it's me. I'm not Hafu, but I'm on her channel. How it happened? I don't know. I stole the stream key, so now there's no more played up and only degenerate talks about anime. But also Omega Strikers, because today we are concluding the Omega Strikers Hafu Community Invitational. Now, you may remember a couple weeks back, we tried to do all of this in one day, but then, I don't know, the internet broke, so we weren't able to finish it off. So we are going to be seeing the bracket stage of the event happening today. And so just as like a little disclaimer, all of these games have been pre-recorded, but our casters have not seen any of them. So while the results may already be out there, we're going to play this like it is all happening live and all happening in a very excited way. So I hope that all of you guys share your excitement in the chat. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in our two casters for the day, who are, of course, we've got Hafu and Ender here with us. Hafu, are you excited to finally bring back this world championship of Omega Strikers?
I love that you use world championships. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm so sad that we weren't able to finish it in real time live, but at least it's a surprise for me and you, right, Ender? You don't know? You don't know
Yeah,
anything?
I have no inside information. All I know is that, it's gonna be played on like the previous patch, so we're not gonna have any new VTube agents in the game, or strikers. Oh gosh, my brain is mush from casting all these different games where it's like champions, strikers,
Yeah,
agents. It's just
strikers.
absolute mush.
When I was
But yeah,
casting,
I'm
I kept
excited.
saying champions and ball, but I don't think I can stop that.
Yeah,
You
that's fine.
know what I mean.
Core,
Everyone gets it.
ball, puck. Yeah, it's a circular thing that's in the middle that's getting smacked
Yeah,
around. I feel like
exactly.
everyone, yeah, can understand and vibe with that at the end of the day. But just really quick, I'm gonna run everyone through how this entire tournament kind of like took place and the format for everything. Because right now we are doing the second half of our invitational, which is going to be our double elimination bracket. Previously, to start off the day, we had an 8-team round robin where everyone played against each other a couple times, and that's how we seeded rather our bracket. Because at the end of the day, this is a $10,000 prize pool. Half of it so generously donated by Hafu. It was all of her tournament winnings, and then the rest from Odyssey and Omega Strikers themselves, which is super freaking awesome. Hafu, do you want to talk a little bit about how you gave your winnings to this prize pool essentially and why you did that?
Sure. I fell in love with the game. I got really addicted, and David and I were playing every single day, and it really reminded me of Bloodline Champions, which is a game that even got remade to Battle Right, and that remake died. So it's like a super dead game, a dead game. But anyway, it's a lot like this. It's kind of like by a small team of developers and high skill cap game, a game that you can like grind forever, and all the sweats just want to compete, and I can empathize with that. So I wanted to give them something to play for. I know they kind of had to watch a bunch of streamers fumble around in Omega Strikers for a lot of money, and I was like, oh, I got such a cool opportunity. It'd be cool to give back and have them play for something cool too.
Hell yeah. And I know that a lot of people, I mean, it's interesting because Hafu, you and I were just working on the VTuber
Yeah.
Invitational by Vienna a couple days ago. And one of the winners that we had, Kisu, on Vienna's team was like, with this prize pool money, I can finally upgrade my VTuber to, be more expressive of what,
Hmm.
they view their kind of like character or VTuber as. So it's like, the prize pool money does go somewhere. It does go towards helping, people have their dreams come true and all that cute stuff. Ender will receive none of it. Ender doesn't get any of the prize pool.
Look, I want to
But
be a VTuber. This is unfair. I'm ready to merge into the 2D lifestyle. I'm ready.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. But I'm also excited to introduce our teams and our players who are going to be playing today, starting with Team Orbits, where we have Captain Gingerpop, Geek, and Lumos. Then
Yeah.
we have Team Taco. Oh, do you want to talk about them? I was
Oh,
just
I
gonna
was just
fly
gonna
through
say
them.
this team is insane. If you know Ginger Pop or any of those players, that team is gonna go deep today. I have a feeling.
Oh, hell yeah. Then we have Team Taco Saturday with Captain Corey, Leo Leon 500, and Always Taco, who is not Taco from League of Legends.
That's my bad.
Yeah, Ender. We were confused last time. But then, of course, we've got Team Laughing Kings with Megaverse, Dixon, and Griffin. Is it Dixon or Dixon? How do you
Dixon.
say Dixon?
I think it's
Not
Dixon.
Dixon?
I've heard Mega say I'm playing with Griffin and Dixon. So
Okay.
that's why I feel confident.
Dixon.
Final answer.
Dixon, I apologize for ryming your name with
Dix on.
Dixon.
Come on.
Oh,
On
Hafu,
what? On
are we
what?
gonna start
On
talking
toast?
about running a train? Are we gonna talk about
Okay.
Ender?
I know.
What?
Okay, running a train is not sexual. I asked David. I was like, "Did you know that
Oh.
it's a sexual thing?" He's like, "No, not. It's not. It's just a gaming thing." See, I'm not crazy. I feel like it is used. Wait, chat. Is it sexual or not?
I'm pretty
Chat.
sure like 90% of gaming terms are
Well, I
sexual.
mean, when you say like get fucked, like that's technically sexual too, but
Mhm.
it's not like. I don't view it as I don't know. It's like too. It's we're too far in. It's like not a sexual term when I use it. It's a gaming term now.
Do you have okay mods in Hafu's chat? Are you able to make a poll and just have the poll be running a train and then sexual or not sexual? Just
Not
go ahead and
sexual.
drop that in there. Drop that in there. Totally fine. Totally cool. We could keep talking about the rest of the teams. Thank God for Dixon. Then we have Powerhouse Defenders, which is Boo 20K, Bernie Sanders, and Coach Yoki. Then, of course, next up we have Team Omega Chads with Catinator, Gunner62, and Cracked. And you know what? I'm always mean to Gunner whenever I do a tournament with him. I'm going to be nothing but nice to him today. Gunner is such a good Omega Strikers player. He and his squad are going to go so far. But
Wait, you know what happens, don't you?
Team Larmac, Captain Streak with Elo Heaven and Int Overflow. I may or may not have had to edit in all the, score graphics last night, so maybe I've seen the games.
Yeah.
Who's to say? But let's go ahead and talk about Team X Train with Captain ZZZ, Flare, and of course, Hamster Quest. Then we have our final team for today, and that is going to be the Sad Boys with Lowell, JSS, Vaughn, and Boba Dex. And this is a good, list of players. And these are the two groups that they were broken into for our first half of the tournament. Group A had Orbits, Taco Saturday, Laughing Kings, and Powerhouse Defenders, while Group B had Omega Chads, Larmac, X-Train, and Sad Boys. And I'm just going to bombard you with information right now. This is how the groups shook out. These were the matches that we had seen. Orbits 2-1ing just about everyone that they played against. Powerhouse Defenders also finding really good results in their Group A. Then as we look at Group B, we see Sad Boys 3-0ing, 2-1ing, Larmac also 2-1ing a lot of these squads, really, putting out this good performance so that when we take a look at the bracket to see how everything was seeded, in match 1, we're going to have Orbits versus X-Train. Then in match 2, we see Omega Chads against Taco Saturday. Then match 3, and this is the game that we will be spectating from our first round of the upper bracket. It's going to be Larmac versus Laughing Kings. And then in match 4, we have Powerhouse Defenders versus Sad Boys. So yeah, with that being said, the first match that we are going to see today is Laughing Kings versus Larmac. And anything that you guys would like to talk about before we jump into that game?
I know that Megaverse's team was the one getting DDoSed. So what happened was certain players were having
Mhm.
I can't speak, connection issues.
Nice.
And they thought it wasn't an internet thing. It was someone wrote a script to like spam friend requests and take them back over and over like thousands of times per second, and it would essentially crash the guy so that they couldn't enter the game. And so that's what happened. So someone was just evil. Was just fucking evil.
Boo.
Excuse my language, but
What?
yeah, and that's why we had to cancel it last time because like the players just couldn't play. So yeah, that was Megaverse's team, and I think he was really frustrated that they couldn't just play. He's like, whatever, we'll have like 1,000 ping, just like let us play. Like we'll even play 2v3. And I was like, it just got so ridiculous. And then that DDoSing spread to other players, and then it was like so many teams just like couldn't play. And I was like, well, we just have to put it on hold. So that is why we took a break for the tournament, if you were curious. People are crazy. People are crazy. you know?
Dang, I thought that it was just because there were matchmaking issues, but that's disgusting. Almost as disgusting as the fact that 70% of your chat agrees that running a train is indeed a sexy connotation. It's just so
I didn't know that.
so
It's a gaming thing
interesting.
for me. Okay.
Super interesting.
Check out the mines in the gutters.
Mines in the gutters. But all right, well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to you two, my casters, as we are getting ready to jump into our first game of the day, which is going to be match 3 in our first round of the upper bracket, Laughing Kings versus Larmax. So you two, take it away.
Let's do it! Hafu, I'm so
Let's
excited
do
to
it.
cast some more games of Omega Strikers. I do think one of the things that we're not going to have a ton of access to is checking out the trainings that a lot of the people are going to be taking because it was pre-recorded, but we'll do our best
can
to
only
try
do
and
so
figure
much.
out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ovally, thanks for nothing.
No, I think it'll be fine. I think chat will understand. Thank you, chat, and everyone watching. Yeah, I mean, the best that we could do, because like all these players, some of them go to school, some of them work. They couldn't agree on a time to finish off the matches. So the only fair way to do it was to have them play and schedule their own matches, and then record it so that we could see it. But I have not taken any peeks at the scores. I know Ender hasn't. I know Ovally had to, so it's okay. Um, but I'm excited to see how it hashes out.
Yeah, and also it just means that like it's nice because we're just gonna be able to go game after game after game, like hardly any break time, so it's just gonna be nonstop action for everyone. So obviously, if we're ready to jump into Striker Select, let's go ahead and do it and jump on in and check out our two teams. Are gonna be kicking things off on side streets first with a speed boost, so a good way to get things going. And already the Estelle locked in. Looks like Megaverse is gonna be rocking that signature Kai as well.
Yeah, I mean, that is just Megaverse's striker, right? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like when I think of a Kai goalie, I think of Megaverse.
Megaverse is
Just
the
to
Kai one
correct
trick.
with it. And this is on an older patch, so we won't see any IME today, and I don't even know what's changed. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played since before TwitchCon, so this is exactly how I remember the game.
Yeah, it's
But
like a
I don't
time
know.
machine, you know?
Yeah,
we just got
yeah.
ported straight on into it. I love it. But already we're kicking things off here. Laughing Kings versus Team Larmac. Streaking into overflow, getting the core moving over, but Megaverse really strong on this defense. Kai already a couple of elims traded back, and Megaverse is going to be able to trade on forward and pass it up to Estelle.
Yeah, pretty good volleying. It looks like because they have double brawler, they have a bit of an XP advantage. They're able to bully them off the orbs. So we'll see how that works out. Because once Drek gets level 10, I'm assuming he's running prime time, you know? And I'm assuming he's gonna kind of scale with that.
Yeah, prime time, of course, giving you an extra charge of your main ability when you hit level 10. Into overflow only at level 3 right now. That was almost dangerous.
Clear!
And I think
that was a
Megaverse got
perfect
the orb as well, even though Overflow was really trying to force steal that.
Oh my god. Elo Heaven's doing a really nice job just like keeping it on Laughing King's side. But Megaverse is just like, oh, but what can you do when an Asher just does that? That's
Streak just
sarcastic, by
runs
the way.
in. Feels so unfair too, because Megaverse have been doing such a good job. You can see like the optimal way to clear the core when you're a goalie like that is send it off that 45-degree slant on either side, and the angle is going to make it shoot like almost horizontally straight the other direction, but really hard to deal with once you have two bruisers sort of sitting in front of your face. And again, another situation where Overflow and Streak are there. The Griffin with the elimination even things up, and it's a double. It's a 3-on-1 now. Elo Heaven has to hold on somehow, and he does.
Well done. Oh, it was a nice attempt. It was a nice attempt, but with Estelle as a third player coming in, there's just too much, especially with like so many double tap abilities by Estelle.
Oh yeah.
Well done.
And am I trolling? Does Estelle have a name or what's
Dixon. It's Dixon.
It's Dixon. Gotcha.
It's hard for us to say it in real time because like I have to think about it for a second. Before I realize
My
who it is.
brain just doesn't work that quickly.
It just looks at it says Estelle on the screen. I say Estelle.
What can you do? Quick pass over to Streak. Oh yeah.
I hate Asher.
That's
Sorry,
just so mean.
It's such an Asher moment, man. Like, what is that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Does look like, wait, Streak's running prime time, or well-fed as well as stacks on stacks. Into Overflow is running prime time, like you mentioned previously, so just 3 levels away from activating that. And I think Elo Heaven was up to about 70 stacks on stacks too, so gonna be really effective Although Elo really hasn't been under much pressure. Overflow and Streak have just been pounding on this other side.
Stagger. Oh my god, what a well, it was super well played by Dixon there. Getting that kill on Asher.
It was really, really nice. Wow, really starting to heat up now as Elo Heaven gets back onto the field of play. Elo Heaven passes it back up towards Streak. And into Overflow gets back onto the field. Elo Heaven never died. Elo Heaven was always here. Never a doubt on that one.
Oh, and fun little fact, Elo Heaven and Into Overflow are actually brothers.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. The brotherly connection. That. Oh,
always fun to see. Oh man, things are really starting to get quick here with just a minute and a half left. Just sent straight into the goal. A 2-on-2 again. It feels like these KOs have been traded pretty effectively. Like as soon as one side uses all their spells to eliminate one. Wow, Griffin with the self pass off the wall.
That was a nasty dribble into the corner shot on the bottom. That was so well played. Because if Elo Heaven had gone more towards the middle, he could have spiked it to the top corner. So Griffin just, oh my god, that was perfect.
That was
disgusting.
Awesome. Yeah, and it evened things up with just a minute left in play. It seems like both teams have gone for a lot of poke before even looking at the core in the early rounds. Estelle already staggered out. Dixon almost gets eliminated, but is able to hold on for now and barely into Overflow all the way down and straight back through. Larmac goes up to 3.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough now that Drek is level 10 because he's going to have 3 charges on that shotgun instead of just 2, so it's gonna be like so difficult for goalies to deal with that, and for the forwards to stay alive versus triple shotgun.
I think especially when you're playing something like High Goalie 2 that doesn't have a terrain ability to buy you a few crucial seconds, like you can definitely get bullied on goal.
Yeah, that was a pretty big KO, but can they capitalize? So Laughing Kings really needs to score because there's only 30 seconds left, and if Larmac scores one more time, then it's GG.
Absolutely is. Megaverse have been doing a really good job playing this goalie position. Again, the clears down south side, sends it all the way back over to Elo Heaven. The 2 Kais just passing back and forth as the other ones are going for the frags. Into Overflow,
no!
comes on board, but another huge save and the Elim.
Oh my god, Mega's a beast! That was perfectly played. Oh my gosh.
Megaverse playing really far forward when it was 2 versus 3 and Griffin punches it in. We haven't seen Griffin really get in the face of the opposite goalie, but right there receives the pass and just punches it through.
Wow, this is crazy. Oh, okay. No shade to the VTubers because they were mostly new players, but I just got off casting the VTuber tournament, and I forgot what high level Omega Strikers look like. Like it's been so long since I've played, and watching this is just, it's so fun. I forgot. Oh, I love Omega Strikers.
I'm actually having, Streak sends it in. It's a triple for Streak.
So good on that Asher.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of easy to be good on the Asher if we're being honest. But still, you got to give him credit. That's absolutely sick. I'm having flashbacks. I queued. It was a late night queue and I matched against Overflow like 3 games in a row and just absolutely crushed us. What a shot from Elo Heaven on the opposite tide. Megaverse wasn't ready. And that's going to be Larmac taking the first game.
Well done. My goodness. Honestly, super well played by both teams. I thought, dude, Mega, Dixon, and Griffin all did a very, very good job handling the aggression with the against double brawler. But, just like eventually one little misstep is just a goal, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
nice.
there were a couple of those moments too where like Asher or the Drek were able to just get right in front of Megaverse's face. You almost like have to be able to like poke them out before they're able to close the distance on your goalie like that, because a lot of those situations just are losing. Once you're out of spells as the Kai, you're in a really difficult position. So I do think we can jump into our next game. Obviously, let's just keep them rolling. I love it. And we're going to be moving over to the home stretch this time around.
And it looks like they are looking to swap. They're like, okay, we can't deal with double brawler with an Estelle. We have to also bring double brawler. It's called brawler, right? Bruiser?
Yeah, brawler, bruiser, I think. Is there like
I don't know. What's the correct terminology?
I like brawler. Look, they're all like Juliet and X are like punchers, so I think brawling makes sense.
Yeah, melee brawlers, beefy in your face.
Do you think, because obviously, like, depending on the map, like, there's also like the difference in like what orbs do. So like, for example, this time the RNG, it's a damage boost. Do you think there's any ideas there to play like, oh, double brawler when there's something like a damage boost map?
That's really interesting. I'm not sure. Have I wonder. I would love to ask the players
Yeah.
that because I've never I'm Hafu if it's not banned, so it's not something I would think about.
Yeah, because I think too, like, when you have like a speed boost map, it makes it a little easier to play like the ranged characters and like get away. Because when you're playing against like a Drek or an Ashe, you just have to get away from them. Nice pass over to Streak, but the interrupt from Megaburst with the shots is able to stall out. Although that will give time for the Drek to go ahead and respawn. Dixon brings it up on the top side and pushes it
and they
straight
just
past
walk it
Elo
in.
Heaven.
Yeah. Asher's just walking it in. Oh, I hate Asher. Did they nerf her? They did, right?
I think so.
Good.
I haven't checked the recent patches because I'm just like, I don't want to know the wrong things for this.
Yeah.
And just confuse myself. But I do know you don't want to stand next to the edge when a Juno's or a Luna's going for the big ult. That is absolutely sickening. Megaverse just pass it down. It's full clear.
Yeah, he's been controlling the ball so well. Oh, he almost died though. So close. I don't know about the Luna goalie. How do you feel about Luna goalie here?
I feel like Luna goalie, whenever it's on my team, I hate it and it never does anything. And when it's on the other team, it's just getting goals out of nowhere. And I don't really know. I also think that Rocket is like really deceptive because it's kind of hard to see. Like compared to like a Kai ability that goes like across the map, that's like very visually apparent. But the Luna Rocket just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Okay. Wow. That was a huge kill. Oh my gosh. Dude, Megaverse's clears are perfect.
Yeah, it's crazy.
little-
Another Asher moment in the enemy goal as the Laughing Kings come out to a 2-0 lead.
I think Schneider said it on his stream. He's like, there's like no one's really great at Kai goalie, and I don't think people should play Kai goalie except for Megaverse. And when he clears, it's unnerving, like to watch how perfect and like mechanical his clears are. But yeah, I mean, one little misstep and it's a goal.
Yeah, that's the weakness of Kyle. Though I have seen like Megaverse had a couple of moments where he's just like using his abilities to clear the core when it's too far away from him. It's really impressive, and just like the geometry you got to pull off to make that one work out.
Nice dribbling, but
wow.
Oh my goodness, Dixon is just kind of destroying.
Yeah, that was a sick play out of Dixon. Another pass from Megaverse straight to Dixon. You can see how he's trying to set up Dixon to get something going on the other side. But now just squeaks it past Streak.
And it's 2v3. Can they hang on? Ooh, Griffin. Nice peeling.
Yeah, that's a situation where the Rocket almost was able to sneak it past Megaverse, but was a little bit too ready for it, as nothing is getting past Megaverse today. Streak passes it on back, and again, just stalling out as more time ticks away. Just a minute and a half remaining, and Larmac are going to have to figure out some way of scoring, and it's probably going to be activating the Luno in some way with that big dash ability. You can instantly swing the pace of a round. Asher taken down very, very low, and the elimination is going to come through, so Elo Heaven, let's see what they can do.
This is pretty good for Larmac here. They should be able to score. It's 3-1. Megaverse goes midfield to clear, and that's exactly what you have to do as goalie. You
Especially
can't let
as
them
Kai.
approach.
Yeah, when you're
Well,
down,
1v3.
you have the movement speed. Yeah, the 1 versus 3, you got to do anything in your ability to clear. And again, it works out. The Drek is gone. Mega passes down to Asher, up to Griffin, who now has a chance to score on goal. Hilo Heaven can't keep it alive, and Griffin takes a third.
Oh, God. This is, I'm nervous watching. I forgot. My palms are already sweaty.
The palms are sweaty on map 2. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I just forgot how exciting Omega Strikers can be.
It's like out of nowhere, 2 goals can happen. Just like that.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
like that.
Like the second you relax and you're like,
I know.
it'll be like 30 seconds before they really get something going. All of a sudden, bam. Like 2 good abilities just completely breaks it open. And right there was overflow to get the goal.
But right now, it's do or die for Larmac, right? They have 40 seconds to score a goal, or if Laughing Kings can secure 1 more goal, it's probably game over as well. But it is level 10, right? So the advantage does go back to Larmac. And how does he save that? That is. Oh, almost by in overflow. He almost got that in. That stealth is so scary.
but
Oh
another
my gosh.
elimination. And we're looking at like Elo Heaven has one more cycle of abilities to try and make something happen with this respawn coming in from Overflow.
They have to
13
score
seconds
here.
left. You have to score. 10 seconds remaining, and they
that's
lost their
huge.
Asher. Overflow's trying to get an elimination on the other side, but it's not happening just yet. 5 seconds remaining, and it's a double
Everyone's
KO.
dead.
That is it. Laughing Kings are going to tie things up 1-1.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know about the Luna goalie there. But I have to say, Laughing Kings, Griffin and Dixon and Mega actually are all just every time their brawlers walk up near the goal, they kill them in their own goal. They like almost like bully them, right? And get the
Yeah.
knockout in the goal, which is really fun to watch.
Game ready. Let's jump into our third game. I'm
Let's do
so
it.
ready for it.
We're gonna
Does
get
look
through.
like same map. Okay, so it's home stretch with a knockback boost this time. And I don't think we're seeing any real composition changes. Yeah, just gonna actually wait, no. We had an X in the last one coming out from the Laughing Kings. So that'll be the only real switch up here over on their side.
And I think that's a good adjustment. Luna goalie gets
How
bullied
could
a
I forget the
little too
Luna
hard.
goalie? I'm trolling.
Yeah. We have a pure mirror.
Gotta love that. Do you think there's an advantage being the only player with a check mark in the lobby as Megaverse? The clout
Yeah, I don't
advantage,
know.
perhaps?
Get stream sniped more.
That's very true. That's very true. All
Whenever,
right. Well,
whenever you lose, they come in and they go GG.
and you're like, ah. And then you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wait a second. Was I talking smack about my goalie that just came and said hi in my chat? Wait a second.
Wait, I'm that goalie.
Wait, you're the goalie. Never mind. Never mind. You're forwards. You're forwards, obviously. I feel like it's too normal to flame goalie. They got the hardest job. Come on, guys.
True. And wow, Laughing King's doing a good job with aggression here, but unfortunately Dixon goes down. Can they capitalize? Can they get a goal here?
It's kind of hard. Like early eliminations, they feel good, but like the core is moving so slowly that actually finding a way to capitalize can sometimes be a little bit difficult. The respawn timers just being around 6 seconds. As you can see, the core just sort of stuck in midfield for quite some time now, as into Overflow and Griffin both up to level 4, eyes on them, working towards 10 for the prime times and just fighting over the orbs, although it does sometimes risk you your life, and that is going to be the price to pay.
Oh my goodness. Back and forth we go. Dude, I love that Yellow Heaven just went freaking like past midfield as goalie just to clear the ball. That's
Yeah.
ballsy. I like
We
it.
saw it from like Megaverse 2, because like sometimes when you're playing the Kai, like you just lose against a bruiser,
Yeah.
fake it in your face. So you have to like
Absolutely true.
push past them and intercept the core before they get it, or you just like risk putting yourself in a losing like timing battle of who hits the core second. As well, Asher works it up towards Elo Heaven. Thought for a moment maybe something could get done, but it's another full clear, and we're 2 minutes in with almost
Ooh.
nothing happening. Good elimination though, as Megaverse playing very forward, and I like the angle from Griffin.
Oh
It's
my-
another one, and it requires the assist from Dixon. Laughing Kings get the first goal.
Dude, these Ashers are so scary. These poor little Kais.
What can you do?
Banner, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe a
That's
good
what I
idea.
do. But
Asher's like,
I'm assuming
okay.
they banned X, right? Because Griffin is on Drek instead.
Right, that's a fair assumption to make.
I
guess
wonder
that's the
if the other
weakness.
team banned Juliet. If that's why we're not seeing Juliet.
Yeah, I do think Juliet does soak up a lot of bans.
Yeah, I mean she is.
But she was like nerfed slightly on that patch compared to like previously, I believe. So
But
maybe
she's still.
she was
super
still
powerful.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now this is where Larmac may be getting a little bit nervous. 2-0 against them. Just a minute and a half remaining in the game. Almost a chance there for Overflow getting the elimination. Instead of the shot on goal streak, passes down, but Griffin doing great defense.
Oh,
Elo Heaven just
frick!
leaves the goal and takes it
Yeah.
himself. Wow.
Well played, knowing exactly when you can push up and get it done. Dude, Griffin is kind of insane at defending as well. Like, he really knows how to help. Because, like, whenever forwards try to help me in my goal, I get really off-put. But he's kind of, like, covering the exact angle that Mega needs him to and winning winning the strike boards there.
Yeah, it's like a problem if the goalie and the forward coming back to help you sort of play on top of each other. You kind of need to
Yeah.
like spread out and cover the entire goal in order to make that work. I do notice how Griffin level. Oh wow, a shot off the side. Megaverse takes credit for that one. You gotta love that. Already up to level 10 on the Kai. Also, the Drek there for Dixon, for Griffin rather, is
Everyone
level 10
is
too.
pretty much
Except
9 or
Overflow.
10. Yeah, only Dixon and Overflow are level 9, but they'll be there really soon. Although there's only 45 seconds left in this round. Larmac needs to score.
You got to get something done here for Larmac into Overflow. Fighting up. Megaverse has another fantastic clear with the elimination too. Larmac just can't really get an attack going of their own. Big damage down onto Griffin, but he does manage to find that health pack. And now 25 seconds left. Elo Heaven playing very forward. He was needed to step up like that in the past to get their only goal of this game. And with another Mega Blast, it's just not going to happen. A double KO. It's Elo Heaven versus the world. With 15 seconds left, their players are going to be respawning. Elo Heaven managed to clear again, but they have to score. 5 seconds remaining, and Overflow loses it. It slips past him. Streak tries to keep it forward, and with 2 seconds left, Elo Heaven cannot send it in. The Laughing Kings will take it.
Oh my god, I'm out of breath because I know exactly what Larmac is feeling and Laughing Kings. Like when you just need to live, you're just like, just deflect it. And Larmac's team is just like, we just need the score, and everyone walks forward. You know, you have 5 seconds. It's do or die there. Oh.
Everyone sends it in. Absolutely insane. Griffin with 5 KOs on the game as well. But I mean, that was I love watching high quality Omega Strikers. Like to kick things off there, we got all 3 maps. It was close. It was back and forth. I've missed this game. It's I haven't cast since this last tournament. So that was a great little sample of what's to come later.
Absolutely. Really, really well fought by both teams. Honestly, really good adjustments by Laughing Kings. You know, losing that first round, but not getting rattled and adjusting and getting the dubs.
Dubs for them and dubs for other teams, as that was our first round in our bracket stage. So we could go ahead and take a look at our updated bracket right now to see who else was picking up wins. Orbits in match 1, 2-1ing Team X Train. Then we saw Team Taco Saturday 2-0 the Omega Chads. Then for match 3, which is what we just watched, Laughing Kings 2-1ing Larmac, and Powerhouse Defenders 2-0ing the Sad Boys, which means that match 5 is going to be Orbits against Team Taco Saturday, and that is the match that we are going to be watching up next, followed directly by match 6 in the upper bracket, which is Laughing Kings facing Team Powerhouse Defenders. So before we get into those games, now I know that you guys were just saying that, you know, it's been a while, Hafu, since you've seen like high-level Omega Strikers. Absolutely no shade to our VTuber friends, because
it's not shade.
It's not shade. It's not shade, because when you think about it, like Team Vienna came out swinging, Team Zentrea are finalists. They showed us some pretty dang good Omega Strikers, but also these are our, you know, Hafu Community Invitational World Championship sweaty boys. Like, these are our sweaty boys and girls. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's been a part of the title since the inception of this game. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and get the next game set up for you. Just a quick production question. Do you guys want more time in between the games to finish your thoughts, or do you want me to just fire them off? Machine gun them?
I'm good for whatever.
I'm happy to machine gun them.
Yeah,
all right, we'll just be machine gunning them from here on out. So, casters, I'm going to let you take this away.
Yeah, let's do it. And correct me if I'm wrong before you leave, Ollie, or maybe your voice can just speak to us. We're all best of 3s up until the finals. That's a best of 5, or is semifinals?
Best of 3s until the finals, I believe.
Maybe we'll find out. Okay.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna see how much I remember. I think just the final was a best of 5. I think everything else was best of 3. I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. We'll get to the BO5s in a little bit. Yeah, daylight is burning. Let's go quick. Let's zoom through. And
good. Honestly,
actually,
because we have this recorded, we don't have to like fill dead time. So chat, if you're wondering why we're going so fast, it's because usually on most casts when things are live, you have to like wait for everything to be ready. But now we're not waiting for anything.
Yeah.
Sure.
Honestly, it makes our job so easy, like not
It
having to fill
does.
any dead time. Like, let's just go straight into it. We got a celebrity in the chat too, Ginger Pop. We'll see them play later today. I love it. As finally a little bit of origins here, wide open map, and Hafu, we get a Dubu. We get double Dubus for you.
Dubu! Wait, who's on
Dubu.
Dubu here? It's Corey, Leo, and their third player is chat, help me. Is anyone know in chat? Any knowers? On Corey's team? Who's the Dubu? Taco. Great. Okay, so
Taco.
Taco is on Dubu. And we have Orbits. Dude, Orbits has kind of always been the team to watch, right?
Yeah, Orbits has been fantastic always, from like early days as well. Like Ginger Pop Geek always at the top of the leaderboards. So this is definitely going to be a good one, as we already had a quick elimination. We actually get a couple of Juliets too, so a lot of new strikers in this compared to our last matchup, but no surprises whatsoever. Juliet super strong. A couple of good clears as Ginger Pop continues the attack forward, but doesn't get anything for it.
Oh! Gets the revenge kill. Well done by Leo.
I like that. Revenge kill. Usually I'm just like thinking of like, oh, they trade the kills out, but I think revenge kills is a better. You know, it's a little bit more story, a little bit more fun. As oh, Corey's
why I
so
said
low.
revenge. Yes, he is. Staggered, but not dead.
Just no cooldowns
But
for
Lumos is
orbits
just
there.
waiting. And Lumos grabs the orb there. Pretty good.
It does feel like Lumos and Ginger Pop right now are sort of like playing one-on-one defense. Like Ginger's over on Leon is.
what?
Oh no, Geek. Oh, Geek was mid ult. That's what happened. I didn't quite see the start of the animation. I think it was like right at the exact same time the core started going past. A little bit
That's
of a
a Dooku
blunder,
moment.
you have to say.
Definitely. And that feels bad. Especially as it's going in, you just see the ult animation. That's a dupe.
Oh my god, it's a double
That
KO
is
for
crazy.
Leo, and now Geek has to do something, but
Oh,
literally
there's
just
nothing
not
you can
fast
do
enough
there.
on the Dubu.
He didn't even have his ult cooldown up, you know, because it just
'Cause
he just used
it.
it. Yeah, he just used it. Unlucky for Geek there.
This is not the best start for Orbits after we just hyped
No,
them up
no.
as maybe tournament favorites here. But we'll see. Still a lot of time. Those goals went really quickly, so 2.5 minutes is nothing too bad. Ginger Pop, though, sort of 1v3 in the enemy backlines as his teammate did get eliminated.
There's
But
that ult.
Lumos is back on the field, and oh no, Leo has a chance!
What a save by Geek! Well
Absolutely
done.
incredible stuff to keep that alive. And now with Corey low, Ginger Pop and
Oh,
Lumos are taking it forward. What a pass down to Ginger Pop for the goal.
Dude, Ginger Pop and Lumos. That's a freaking terrifying duo to try to goaltend verse. But that was perfectly played by Ginger Pop and Lumos. Oh,
The Ginger Pop Lumos duo from like early days was always the most scary forward duo to play against.
I
And
believe that.
it continues now.
Oh, nice wall. I like it a lot. You got a wall early and you got a wall often versus
Yep.
Estelle and Juliet's because they just have so many tools to stuff it in.
Good
Speaking
save
of,
there with the
Nice try
tumble.
by Leo.
Yeah, very nice. And the
Uh-oh.
elimination, too. A weird angle to get that one, but all the way up against the corner. You just cannot be there. Ginger Pop almost gets the final ability, continuing it.
So good!
But Taco somehow saves it.
Well played by Taco. That was a nasty save.
That was some dangerous bamboo out of Geek on the north side. Sort of isolated himself off as well, but does manage to keep it alive
Nice
for
rebound
now.
there by
Leo
Corey.
on the attack, but it's a good south side clear and actually gets up to Lumos somehow. But nothing doing there is it looked like Geek actually passed it towards his own goal before deflecting it one more time. A little bit cute on that maneuver. And away once again.
Oh!
Wow.
My god, they're just so good!
That's crazy. Like, it looked like, oh, it's all fine. You know, it got cleared twice by Dubu. Nope. Cannot.
Well, you have the Estelle on the bottom and the Julia on the top. So,
Yeah.
like, where the hell is Taco supposed to clear to, you know? Like, he wants to clear away. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh! My
That
god,
feels
Orbis
bad.
is just not relenting anymore. They let two in, they're like, no more.
Yeah. Corey, Leo, and Dubu just all sort of stacked on top of each other right there, and it squeaks right on underneath them. Bit of unfortunate positioning, and now 50 seconds remaining. We'll see if Orbits can close this out before moving us into an overtime, which, I mean, they have turned on the heat recently, so look to see them spread out with those angles again as all the damage comes down onto Corey. Still alive somehow, but it squeaks past once again.
Wait, I didn't even catch that. Did Ginger Pop spike it in, or did Taka just miss?
To me, it looked like it was just a good angle. Like, Juba just not fast enough and was playing sort of mid-goal, and it went in at, like, just the tip corner.
Yeah, the right angle.
Yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate for Taco Saturday. They have 25 seconds to score, otherwise it's GG. Oh,
Yep.
and
they do.
and they do, yeah. Do or die, and they do.
No dying. Someone will have to
Yeah.
die, but first there will be more doing, and we probably will be doing overtime. Yeah. Oh,
Gosh.
man.
The core is just... Oh! That was huge for Leo.
Yeah, that's a 6 KO streak, by the way. Leo absolutely getting it done, and that just sneaks on past again. I feel like we're seeing a lot of Dubu moments this game, you know?
Yeah, but it's also, like, the core is moving so fast because it's, everyone's level 10. And, like, you're up against, like, Juliet and Estelle, and, I mean, even Air is pretty scary. Oh my...
Absolutely crazy. We're moving into overtime. It's evened up 4-4. It's always nervous when it goes over to Geek's goal in this game. Not usually the story for them, but an elimination that's 13 seconds off the field of play. Ginger Pop went for the volley there instead of just the strike. And oh my god, the combo.
Gosh.
Ugh.
You don't have an out there.
No, there's no winning in that situation. It's not going to happen.
This is crazy.
Absolute madness. Well, let's see if Orbits can close it out here. Leo and Corey got to get something going on the opposite side. The bamboo was already used very early on, but it's a good
Nice
clear.
there.
And oh, now Ginger Pop and Lumos, they're turning on the heat. Good clear coming out of Dubu,
Good
but
wall,
now...
yeah. But now that's gone. You have to stall a little bit longer to wait for that cooldown to come back up. And Corey's doing a really nice job rebounding, keeping it on Orbits' side.
I was going to say, Geek is in his own goal. He's going to get eliminated. Yes! He was playing so close back there and been losing. Oh, no!
Ginger Pop, such a menace! Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Well done. Holy crap.
So unironic, I don't know if Gunner has the inside information if Geek was actually playing on high ping, because Gunner said 110 ping moment in chat, but that would actually explain why Geek was playing like all the way.
He always does.
Does he really?
I believe so, because I remember, I don't remember which stream I heard it on, but that Geek always plays on high ping.
Whoa. Oh, it's East Survey is
Most
really high
players are
ping.
East, and then he's a West Coast player. Yeah, because when I play on East Coast servers, oh my god, he has even higher ping than I do. It's even in California then. Because I have like 88 or something, and like me and David like don't even want to play when we keep getting East Coast servers. Because it's so bad. Like it feels so off. You have like a half a second of delay. It feels like half a second. Like the things that you can save normally on like normal ping, you absolutely cannot. Like you just, it's not even like a reaction thing. It's just like a ping thing. So.
100%. Yeah, I think that's why Geek was playing literally like on the goal line, was to like have the extra time to react on that and sort of like preempt the shots, and it ends up leading to an easy elimination, but doesn't matter because Orbits was able to get it in anyways. Now Ginger Pop on a new pick here. Lumos over on the X2. Yeah, I like the switch ups. Could have been some bans coming in, although there's still a Juliet on the opposite side, so that was an option.
Maybe Estelle? Oh, what a... Oh my... Ah!
How do you really feel, Hafu?
Oh, that's exactly how I felt.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my butt clenched for Taco there.
I absolutely love it. Corey and Leo pretty low already on the stagger, right? You got to be nervous, but Leo gets the quick elimination. Nothing doing for Ginger Pop for the time being, and Leo was able to farm the pack right there as well. So an early level 4 out of Leo, and now the attack presses forward. Nice clear from the ult of Geek, and Geek actually tumbling forward. Wow.
Yeah, get that kill. And oh man, when Lumos and Ginger stop. Ah! It's almost Africa, but they didn't score. Oh my god, it feels so bad when you tumble and you're just like you go exactly past where you want to stop.
Yep. And there's no stopping it. Everything about Dubu is just like it's
Yeah.
watching. It's like the car is like in mid credit. You're like, no, it's too far gone. It's already skidding. You can't do anything. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Geek can counteract the 110 ping differential this time around. So far, nothing's been able to squeak past.
Oh. Oh. My God, it's actually such a nightmare, huh? To have to guard versus Lumos and Ginger Pop. They're so good, one on each side, just like covering both.
And you're never quite sure, is it going to be a pass to the other?
Yeah.
Is it going to be them just
Dribble
going
off
for
the
a
wall
skull?
until,
Yeah.
so much.
It's so hard. It almost makes you like, come help me, Corey. Play back with me. We'll make it a little easier on me so we can cover the whole goal, but it doesn't quite matter. I think actually on the center stage map, it does make things a little bit easier. You can play a little bit more forward without concern. And that can just block a lot of the pathways of the core to get into your goal. Oh, it's heating up now. Ginger Pop not able to get anything done that time around, but I like Corey playing forward here. Passes up to Leo, who's stuck against the wall, and Geek clears it all the way down to Ginger Pop. Dublin a lot of pressure over on this side of the map, but again, cleared away, and it's all good with a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, a minute left on the clock, and it's still 0-0. Neither team is giving at all. And there's not that many limbs this time.
Yeah, this has been a pacifist run, I think, from both sides so far. Just sort of passed it back, having a nice volley. It got a little dangerous there. Dubu not the fastest striker in the game. But again, Leo and Corey trying to get the attack going against Geek, who's just been a beast over on this side. Nothing's even gotten close, and Ginger Pop's sort of helping out with the defense too. 35 seconds left. Still no one scored. A nice pass. This is an opportunity, but Corey sends it back straight again. And once again, all is normal.
Oh. 20 seconds left.
Like that ult from Geek that just sort of locks up the entire north side lane. But once again, just 15 seconds left. That's a big elimination, though. Lumos on the attack, but it's cleared once more. Great play out of Leo on the opposite side to keep it alive, even in the 2 versus 3. But now, as we move into the inevitable overtime, those eliminations up to 13 seconds. So anything you get done, stop the pacifism. I want blood. Battle them to the death. Let's go.
Yep, and one goes down. Ginger Pop is dead. But can they score?
No, it's been so difficult. Geek now under pressure for the first time, it seems, and that's what it takes.
That's a
3
ping
on
diff
2,
or what?
the power play. Wow.
That looked like he had time to save that one. I think that was a ping diff.
A sad ping differential.
Oh, was it
once
just the
again.
tornado stopping it? Yeah, so it's a game point for Taco Saturday if they just get one more.
That's very true. That would even things up for 1-1. But that's a big
That's
elimination. All of a
huge.
sudden, no player on the opposite side. So Loomis and Ginger
7
Pop.
more
But I mean,
seconds.
Leo has just kept this forward. They're doing such a great job. That's an excellent ultimate out of the Dubu, though, just to keep priority on the core. As Ginger Pop tries to path it down south side. Leo now with the chance. But once again, no elimination.
Gosh! Lumos is staggered, but they couldn't get the kill.
Corey's been putting so much pressure over on Geek. Same thing for Leo, just looking for a little bit of damage. Ginger Pop sneaks it on past. That's trouble. That is trouble. And somehow Corey comes in for the assist on the save, helps out his Dubu, and gets priority once again on the core. It's up in Geek's face. And oh, just barely off the side there. I thought that was going to be it to tie things up, but it's not.
My God!
Absolute chaos. That's another elimination. Orbit's
I
down to just 2
know.
players again. No Lumos, no chance
Can they
to
get
get a
it
goal
done? They have
themselves.
5 more seconds until Lumos comes back up.
I mean,
Oh,
the
that was
clears
a
are
good ult
just
by
nonstop.
Dubu! But Lumos is back?
3 on 3 once
he's
again.
punching.
Lumos
X gonna
with a
give it to
chance
you.
to attack. Oh,
X
what a
gonna-
pass! What a pass! And then off the return, Ginger Pop takes it in. We'd waited literally 6 minutes before Ginger Pop and
Dude.
Lumos were able to find that angle, but they're so good at it to tie things up.
Sorry, I absolutely lost it when Taco ulted and the core was behind the ult.
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't even finish my thought. And then Ginger Pop and Lumos were like one on each side, like ahead of where the core was. And I was like sweating. But I don't know how Taco clears that. That was crazy. But didn't clear it this time. 2-1 orbits.
You've caught in the ultimate once again. The betrayal. Oh, unreal. Oh, no. I mean, once Ginger Pop and Lumos turn it on, they are on.
Yeah, what? It just feels like they're different players right now, right? It just feels like it was so passive, and suddenly we're just like, boom, boom, in your face, boom.
Wow.
What a shot by Lumos. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it shoots like a field goal between the two defender players and then off the corner in the top left. Insane. Insane play there. And what a ridiculous comeback. It was 0-0 until overtime, then 0-1, and then 3 goals in a row from Team Orbits to get it done and take the 2-0.
My gosh. That was holy crap. Holy crap. What a good match. That was my god. What was the other team? It's Orbits versus who was that? I know the players. Corey, Taco.
Taco?
Always Taco? Not
Taco
always
Saturday?
Taco. Saturday Tacos?
Saturday
Taco
Tacos.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday Tacos? They played so well! They actually owned. Taco was holding it down as goalie. Leo was getting a limbs left and right. Corey was like rebounding like a champ. Honestly, that was insane. That was honestly
I just want to say that
you doing, Mobley?
absolutely no one saw the VLC media player thing pop up. All of these games are
You're muted,
definitely
Mobley.
played. I'm muted? Oh, I was muted for you guys, but I wasn't muted for the chat. Ha
What?
Production! Production! No, I was just saying, absolutely no one saw the VLC media thing come out. Absolutely no one. All these games are
Nice.
totally live. There are no spoilers whatsoever. But
This isn't
yay!
scripted, right?
No, none of this is scripted. Not at all. Yay! Good job, Orbits. But we're moving directly on into match 6. And that's going to be the Laughing Kings versus Powerhouse Defenders. So we're going to jump on into it. So I'll let you two take it away.
Let's do it. We get a little bit more Megaverse on the Kai goalie here, so always a good time. Let's jump straight into the game. Side streets to kick it off.
Oh, and this is what? Boo's team versus Laughing Kings? Am I right?
Ovally, help us. We don't have
Help.
the bracket in
It's
front of
Powerhouse
us.
Defenders.
Yes, so
Boo.
this game is Laughing Kings versus Powerhouse Defenders.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and Powerhouse Defenders is Boo and right?
Let me pull
Is
that
it
up
that
for you.
team?
Yeah, Powerhouse
That
Defenders is
lol
Boo
gist.
20K, Bernie Sanders, and Coach Yoki.
And Coach
Ah,
Yoki.
right.
Okay, good.
Yeah, some players turned their names off for some reason. I don't know why they did that. I already
That's fine.
scolded Gunner for doing so.
That's fine.
Is
It's a
it
little hard to remember during the thing. I know Boo is definitely the. Oh no, it shows up in here.
Yeah.
And then Dixon is the Juliet on your screen.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, okay, perfect. And
Easy
game
peasy.
1, we have almost mirrors, except for we have Kai goalie, of course, from Megaverse, and then Dubu for Boo.
I feel like Boo's got to play the Dubu, you know? It's in the name. It makes a little bit too much sense.
Dubu.
Yeah. Dubu 20K.
Oh! Nice try by Bernie. Oh my god, he's not done. He's not done. Okay, he's done.
Estelle is such a terror when she has her cooldowns up.
Yeah.
And she's on your goal like that. You can never be too careful. Yeah.
Bernie Sanders! Holy cow, that was well done. That was
All
nice.
right, Bernie. I love it. I love it. Powerhouse Defenders out. Look, we just had a game where no one scored in regulation. So, of course, in the first 30 seconds, Bernie's going to give us a goal. This is going to be a high-octane match, I feel.
Oh, and Griffin already blinking.
Already, yeah. Dixon's super low on the Juliet, but the stagger does come through. Yoki also just about to be staggered, so if Laughing Kings combine their abilities right now, although Yoki dashes over. That was really cute. Dashing over the wall to pick up the pack and refill that stagger bar.
But Laughing Kings is not able to clear off of their side, which is an issue because, you know, you let Estelle and Juliet near your goal for that long, they're going to score at some point.
Oh, yeah. And especially, like, you see what Boo just did there. I love that kind of a play on side streets. Dubu can sort of step forward, and because the log is the exact width of those side streets, you can just keep priority on the core almost permanently by cycling through those abilities. Bernie and Yoki now with a little bit of pressure, and there you go. The log keeps it going, and Yoki in the face of 3 is able to score.
Damn, that was well played. Honestly, Bernie and Yoki just not giving Mega any room to breathe, you know? Just consistently winning the rebounds and keeping it on the Laughing King side. Pretty huge.
100%. Oh, that a little bit awkward how the Dubu ult ended up working out there. Didn't look like a cone to me, but you know, sometimes it does work. Just doesn't work like that. This Bernie doesn't quite connect with the ability, just slightly out of range. That could have maybe just been a goal straight up, but we're gonna see it again with the dash on forward again, barely missing out, but the pressure is on.
On Dixon. Dixon is really falling behind. Level 4 versus level 6. Oh, grabs the orb though. That's gonna be pretty big. Oh,
wow.
But Bernie Sanders is just nasty with it. My goodness, what a shot.
That was crazy because Megaverse was doing everything right there, you know, clearing south side, you know, clearing it away from the two attackers. But no, Estelle just doing some Estelle things. Great angle on that one. The cooldown, I think, just barely coming up. We've just seen it used a moment before, and it's possible there's a prime time for the Estelle in the future when we get to level 10. All right. Unfortunate.
It like perfectly rolled in at the right angle, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Laughing Kings really needed that. They need at least one more within the next 2 minutes. I'm sure they'll get more gold.
I think this one might be a to 5. I have a feeling we're scoring a little bit more quickly.
Nice clear. The Juliet on Laughing Kings is Dixon. Ooh.
Right. Stalling out time here again. Powerhouse defenders don't have to score. They could just go ahead and stall, though. As I say that, you know Bernie's going to look for another angle to go for something. Of course. Maybe when the clock gets a little bit lower, you change your mind a little bit. As whoa, really starting to heat up now and almost off the angle of the side street. Gets it in. But no, just down to a minute. Pass up to Yoki and a great clear by Megaverse. Wow. I love that teaming up with Dixon. Now they have to use this power play to get something going. Passes up north side. Juliet just barely doesn't connect. Dixon not able to make it happen. And now everyone's back for the Powerhouse defenders.
Ah!
Up to the top side. Oh, Boo just tumbles in for the elimination.
Oh my god, everyone
it's a double
gets
KO.
there.
Bernie Sanders making it happen. Has to pass it forward. Megaverse, what can you do? Somehow
gosh,
survives.
Are you kidding me? No way.
Megaverse and Dixon on the respawn keep it alive, but just 30 seconds remaining. They lose their goalie, and Coach Yoxi takes it in.
Mega was insane there, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Julia and Estelle are both level 10, so the damage is gonna come out, and you have to kind of throw your body at the core. But it doesn't look good for Laughing Kings here. They need 2 goals in the next 20 seconds, which is pretty
difficult, impossible, highly improbable. I think that would probably be the most accurate statistical term to use for it, but now it just is impossible. It is not going to happen. So, I mean, the early work from Bernie Sanders, just a little bit too good. Megaverse abandoning the goal.
Hey, you're right. 5-1. You said it. Or, 5 goals.
Yeah, Megaverse really helped me out on that one, because that was definitely a 4-1, and he just abandoned goal. I'll take it.
That was, I hate to say it, but that was just like a forward diff, I think. That game specifically. It just felt like all of the pressure was on Laughing Kings' side. So, whenever your forwards are winning, it's going to be on your opponent's side more.
100%. Megaverse even had 54 saves, and that included like 3 saves in a 1 versus 3. And just unfortunately, Megaverse ended up getting eliminated. That's how one of the critical goals went in. So actually, if you think about it, Megaverse only let 3 goals go in out of the 5. Like the last one was kind of goofy. And then before that, it was an elimination. So 54 out of 57, not bad in my book. But we'll see if they can change things up, because again, they are rocking the Estelle, and I think a big difference was the Dubu for Boo got priority. Now you're not on side street, so it's a little bit less easy to just get free prio with the Dubu, but also just Bernie Sandals finding the timings, finding the angles was insane.
Well, on this map, it'll be a little bit, I want to say, it's harder for goalies, but also it might be a little bit easier for Griffin and Dixon to score on a Dubu, because for side streets, you can kind of like clear a lot easier, and you can control with your log and your ultimate, but this one's a tough one for Dubu, so perhaps they can play a little more aggressive here.
100%. You can see, double eliminations traded back and forth. You can actually see Megaverse playing a little bit more forward. I was talking earlier about, deflecting it when you are clearing as goalie, knocking off the 45-degree angles. Because this map sort of changes how the corners work, Mega's playing more forward, so you can actually push it off that further 45-degree angle. Estelle jumps on forward. Dixon almost had an opportunity, but a little bit too early to get too much done on that one.
Yep. Oh, Bernie gets taken out there. Tried to greed the orb and didn't work out for him.
Mega with another good clear. Again, Mega loves playing forward like this. It's awesome to see sort of limit testing because some goalies do that and they look foolish. And that was a moment caught in the ult right there. Oh no, you hate to see it.
Trying to stop the Juliet before rebounding, but just miscalculated a little bit. Yeah, I could see what he wanted to do, but didn't work out.
A little bit of an unfortunate start once again for the Laughing Kings because last game was very hard for them to ever find opportunities to score again. Yoki with the patience and then Mega not ready for it. It's 2-0.
Holy crap. And just Powerhouse Defenders really really owning this round too. This doesn't feel like
Laughing Kings looked so good earlier today. Really impressive to see the defenders doing this. Another elimination, just pain and suffering for the defenders. Megaverse again back against the walls as Estelle. Dixon is almost eliminated. A good clear though will bring it back to 3v3.
Yeah, but I mean, just seeing that, like, did you see Dixon had to blink defensively? Like, whenever you're using abilities to just try to stay alive, like, you're getting rid of all of your...
Wow.
Good
Speaking
night.
of.
Yeah. But you give up all your aggression, right? Like, you're using all your tools defensively and still getting beat out. So it's just really rough.
Yeah. Let's actually, I'm focusing on Bernie here to see like how the initial abilities get used. Yeah, just some poke onto Griffin. Second one doesn't quite connect, but I do believe that Bernie and Yoki have been targeting Griffin. That's sort of the majority of their abilities have been sent early, as the blink there is just to try and look for a score. Oh no! Griffin a little bit
Bernie
preoccupied getting the elim, and Bernie gets a goal regardless.
Yeah. Honestly, this is really well played by Bernie Sanders.
This time around, Griffin
really
dodged
clean.
the initial poke though, and Coach Yoki did not, although got a lot down onto Estelle the other side. So I think a lot of like early round, it's like who's stacking the poke, who gets them very near.
Huge! Griffin's almost 10 off that.
That
Just
is
from
very
throwing,
big, but again,
Coach
even
Yoki.
2 versus 3, they don't have priority. Like Abu keeps it pushing forward, a minute and a half remaining, but it's 4-0, and you have a power play and you can't get anything done. That just hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Estelle?
Nice try by Dixon, but you know, Boo's gonna shut that down real quick.
That was
The problem is when the... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Estelle was up forward on the goal, but didn't really have anyone to pass to, so it's really hard to find the a threat of a different angle, and it's just good timing from Boo keeps it alive.
Yeah, definitely. It just doesn't feel like they have enough aggression because like they are able to get like a shot in now and then, but because the core has been predominantly on Laughing King's side, every time it does walk over to Boo, he's got all of his pull-ins up, so it's just gonna be a 5-0 here.
A stomp, quite frankly.
That was
5-0.
honestly a stomp,
That's
yeah.
crazy. The last map too, 5-1. Powerhouse defenders looking very strong, and you know what? Bernie Sanders looking real good as well. The first map especially, the shots are really clean. Just playing solid Omega strikers all around.
Yeah. Honestly, Griffin and Dixon are so freaking good. So for them to kind of get thrashed around kind of goes to show how well Bernie and Coach Yoki played. They just dominated. And all Boo had to do is like not let easy goals in, which obviously he didn't. Well done.
No easy goals going anywhere. I see people asking for the bracket in the chat, so ask and you shall receive. Here we go. This is the updated bracket for matches 5 and 6 that we just watched. So moving on to the winners finals is going to be Team Orbits as well as Team Powerhouse Defenders. Now the winner of that game is going to be moving on to the grand finals, and the loser of that match 9 will be dropping into the losers bracket, which we could take a look at right now, because because this is our upcoming match 7 and 8. This is going to be round 2 of our losers, or nicer way to put it, lower bracket, where first up we're going to see X-Train take on Team Omega Chads, and then we are going to see in match 8 Larmac against Team Sad Boys. Now, but before we get into match 7, I do have to make a disclaimer. We have Omega Chads who is entering into that game with a 1-point advantage. Just because I don't remember the reasoning why, but I think we just gave them a point. So I'm pretty sure it had something to do with their record from last time. But
I think they already played it out.
I think they already played it, so they get 1
They already
point
played it.
head start.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Gunner says we already played game 1 in the tourney. So yeah, Gunner made the note right there. So the upcoming games that we're about to see is X-Train against Omega Chads, as well as Larmac versus Sad Boys. So now that, those quick little disclaimers are out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get that game set up. So stay tuned for that match that's upcoming.
Woo, 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 woo.
Let's go. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Ready to watch some more teams. I'm actually a little surprised to see Sad Boys fall into the lower bracket. We'll probably see a little bit of them later on. As what's going on? What is going on with the bottom corner?
Oh,
I'm
wait,
ready.
do you see? And that, oh, never mind.
Oh, there it is. We just didn't press play. We're into the game. I don't even know if chat could see that, but we are loading right on in here.
They couldn't see it. I had it paused because I was going to let you finish your talk. And then I'm just trying to make movie magic happen.
And you are. You're doing so well. You're doing so well.
I love you, Avalie.
Omega Chads versus X-Train. And this is Gunner and the Dubu on the Omega Chads.
Right. Became one with the Dubu. Also, Cracked and Catnator, another fearsome forward duo. Always got to give some respect to that, although the Tornado Z's just puts them right to sleep.
Hamster Quest on the Dubu as well. And I like seeing Eras as well as Estelle's. It's kind of interesting to see what people choose. Because Estelle has a lot of scoring power, but Era has a lot of midfield control, right? With the speed boost and also like shrinks and the tornado. It's just like a lot of map control.
Yeah, and she offers a lot to like set up like a power forward, like someone like a Juliet as well, with like the tornado, good timings on that as well. So a little bit more like team oriented as opposed to the Estelle that's just trying to score herself a little bit. So it is nice to see. I also just want to point out that Hamster Quest, when we saw them playing in the tournament previously, was insane. Eliminated, and that's unfortunate.
Insane but dead.
Insane but dead, yeah. We'll be really good when they're alive again. If you think they're good when they're dead, you should see them alive.
Yeah, you should see me when I'm on the field.
That's crazy. All right, keeping it forward there with the log, and actually heating up a little bit quickly this time around. Z is going forward here. I like it. Good angle with Flare, but just absolutely bullied 3-on-1 and quickly elimed.
Nice ult. I like it.
No.
Oh, what? Was it me or did that just roll in?
That just rolled in. That was
Okay,
I'm
Dubu
Dubu
moment,
and
Dubu
I
moment.
am slower than molasses moment. Yeah, it's simple geometry. Yeah, I agree. Oh man, 2 minutes left on the clock here. We'll see. Hamster Quest not gonna let it sneak past again. Maybe I cursed him. You know, I'm hyping it up, and then it just slowly squeaks on, rolls on past. Another elimination.
Kill.
Okay, Gunner.
Gunner, yeah.
Using the tofu to get it done on that one, but again, Juliet can be right back onto the field. Flare has returned. As Dubu ticks up to level 9. Actually, that's shocking.
Yeah, a bit of a level advantage for Omega Chads. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Flare doing a good job kind of staying relevant though, level 6. Not too far behind. Oh, but Catinator says goodbye.
Ooh, good pass off the wall. What a gorgeous pass.
Goal.
Because that just wasn't a straight pass from Crack. That was bounced off the wall and then went straight past Flare. Cat just redirected it slightly to put it into the corner. That was about as perfect as you can get.
Yeah, that was super well played. Oh. My god, Flare almost gets taken out there. Cracked is level 10 now, so all of his abilities are going to hurt. Oh my gosh,
it's
Catinator
3 level
level 10.
10s. to like
Yeah.
level 7s and 9. It's a
Is this
massive
even
difference.
fair?
No, it's not.
It's not fair. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've never seen Cracked play before, but he is quite cracked. Like he's pretty
Nice.
insane.
No one's ever made that joke before, Hafu. You're literally the first person.
I know. I'm so creative and
So
clever.
clever.
I know.
It's
Thank you.
awesome.
Oh,
no! Okay,
Big moment.
Z's. You know, it's funny. We're talking about like Era, really good midfielder. You know, doesn't necessarily have to go and score herself. Z is like, actually, I just need to get it done because we are losing and something's got to change.
Yeah. Sometimes they just run it in. You know, like sometimes the forward will just run up and just get it done. And it's actually really intimidating. Like as a goalie player, when there's a forward that just like runs at you because you kind of know that they have like that confidence. And it
Yeah.
kind of like shakes my confidence. I'm like, wait. Why are they so confidently walking over? Like, they're going to score. And then they do score.
Like
And
they
you're
know
just like,
something I
oh.
don't.
Yeah.
Catnator, speaking of being in a goalie's face, is just right on top of Hamstercast waiting. Hey, if you can get the core to me, it's going in. And
my
it does.
God.
I guess
Gunner
Gunner
gets credit for that
somehow?
one. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's from the log. Like, because Omega Chads have been winning their midfielders, it's been able to log aggressively to kind of keep the core on the side of X Chain.
Well, things looking a bit dire for X-Train, down 4-1 with 25 seconds remaining. Yeah, they have not been able to get an attack going. They have to score like now if they're going to have a chance to get a second. And it's an elimination, so Omega Chad's going to be taking this.
Ooh.
Certainly, they're going to get that in. Cat and Cracked taking that 5-1, and Omega Chads go up 1-0.
You know, when Ovally said she was going to be nice to Gunner, I thought Gunner's team was just going to get smashed. But no, they
No.
actually took that one down. That was so now it's 1-1, right? I believe.
What? So it's not, it's 2-0. So they actually 2-0
2-0.
because
They
they
won the
had the
first
one
one.
game advantage
Right.
Oh, okay.
going
okay,
into
okay.
that game. Yeah, so that was the disclaimer. So
Oh,
that was...
so they're okay.
Yeah, so they already won. So Team Omega Chad's already taking the win over X Train. So because that was in the lower bracket, that is where we say goodbye to our dear friends there. So now it is time for us to move on to match number 8, which is going to be Team Alarmac versus the Sad Boys. And little disclaimer, when I received this video, for some reason, the quality absolutely shit the bed. So if it's a little fuzzy, just... I don't know, the internet happened, I guess, or something like that. But we can immediately jump straight into this. So, casters, I'm going to hand it off to you as we jump into this game.
Yeah, obviously just trying to make everyone question if they need glasses or not.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just a little fuzzy. But again, Larmac and Sad Boys, it's going to be a good game.
It absolutely is. We got Origins with a knockback boost coming on in. Overflow rocking the Estelle. And it will be Elo Heaven played the Kai goalie earlier today, so no big surprises there either.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Estelle and Era. That's an interesting comp, but we don't. We see X gonna give it to ya, and it's Schneider on Sad Boys, and he's known for playing Juliet. So I'm assuming that they banned Juliet because we don't see him on Juliet.
That
We see him on
checks out.
Asher.
All right. Bobadex, Vaughn, Lol JSS. First time seeing them today, but in the lower bracket, do or die now for this team. See if they can get it done. Overflow. Trying to pass. I think Streak got the wrong memo jumping forward there when the pass was coming in, but doesn't matter too much this early on.
Yeah, they're just poking each other, trying to fight for the orbs. And Vaughn able to get the orb, but they get poked down a lot. Oh, Bobadex so nice, giving Schneider that goalie orb.
Rick doing a lot of dribbling off the top side and is able to tick up to level 3 with the orb as well. Overflow just waiting down towards the bottom, waiting for a pass. What an angle as Vaughn dashes forward and takes it. That was the first shot on goal for the Sad Boys, and Vaughn makes it count.
Yeah, that was well done. Early goals are kind of surprising to me because the core moves so slow. It's a little bit jarring if you've played Omega Strikers and you're off the back of a really really long game where the core is just so freaking fast, and then suddenly you go back to this speed. You're like, wait, I can't
Yeah.
even like hit the core because I'm like my eyes are so used to seeing it go so fast.
Also, if you're like a Kai goalie that plays stacks on stacks a lot, you go from
Ooh.
having 100 stacks and moving at the speed of light to all of a sudden, like, you're
Yeah,
crawling across the
yeah.
map. You're like, wait a second, I thought I had time to get there. Like, it's actually really, really deceptive if you do play stacks. So I sympathize a little bit for Elo Heaven in that.
For sure. Yeah. Larmac does a good job there. Into overflow. Nice Estelle kill. Estelle is so tough for Dubu to deal with. Oh my gosh. Bobadex's wall almost trolled him there. Almost went in.
It really did. Also, like, Streak just keeps going for these dribbles off the side. You never know when that shot is coming in, and sneaks it past the log as well. Again, just bouncing it off the wall. And I do feel like these dashes from Overflow have been giving some nice shots as well. You gotta be on your guard if you're Bobadex.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice dribble. But honestly, Schneider's just gotten bullied this game. It's level 4.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of getting bullied, in overflow with a nice KO and a goal. My goodness.
The
That's
2
so
for
much
1 special.
experience. Yeah, level 7.
You gotta love that. To a very good start. And actually, it's the double poke with the laser beam right there onto JSS and Vaughn. So about as good bang for your buck you can get to start off a round, and the poke continues out from Streak. All Overflow's trying to do early on in these rounds is set up the poke for Streak to maybe look for an elimination. But as Streak gets chunked out a bit, that does tend to change. Elo Heaven clearing up towards the top side and gets it all the way back down. Vaughn in a lot of trouble. Has to blink back to center field just defensively, but still in a lot of trouble as the damage comes down, and there's no health pack for a few more seconds for Vaughn to grab. Streak, though, right next to his own goal. Somehow alive. It's madness, but no one dies. Oh! Overflows the Elim. Vaughn somehow keeping it alive. Barely does it. Vaughn switching over to defense. Keeping the goal. Bobadex is back, but it doesn't matter. Overflow blinks on forward and gets the triple.
You know, Vaughn plays a lot of goalie, so watching him like kind of step into the role when Boba goes down was must be more natural for him, but still not able to keep it alive there.
100%. Wow, that was, I mean, a valiant attempt. I don't know how half those shots ended up getting saved, as Overflow continues to look really, really dominant on those dashes forward whenever the blink is ready. Got to be on your guard. These clears from Elo Heaven aren't perfect, and they have given a couple of shot opportunities. That's just gross. That's just gross.
Okay, Bobadex is playing so close to his goal as he just keeps getting punished. Keeps getting pushed into the goal. So he's got to step up a little bit. It is tough, but like, you keep dying, man. You keep dying to the Estelle. Oh, and well, the good news is Schneider's catching up in levels. The bad news is they have 1 minute to score at least 2 more times. Oh!
That's a good way to get it started,
pretty
though.
Good, yeah.
JSS is like, okay, I will just kill you, and then I will score a very easy goal now that you have no defense to block that one up. But gates are going to be... Go ahead.
The level advantage is gone now, so it's an even game. Because before, Schneider had to kind of like sit back and just like watch as he was like level 4, and the other forwards are level 7. Like, you kind of can't do anything, especially as an under-leveled brawler, right?
100%. Definitely evens things up. Oh no, the double KO. Vaughn is back, so these two players can hold a very good defense. The kills just keep coming. That's gross.
Oh my goodness. Oh, goodbye. Good night.
Yeah,
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, Larmac taking that one 5-2. You know, it was close for a second, and then Overflow just got MVP, 5 KOs, top damage, 18 goals. That was insane.
Yeah, that was so well played by In Overflow. Just absolutely dominating performance on Estelle there. Just shot after shot after shot. So much pressure, so many kills. It's just perfect. I wonder if it's frustrating. It must be frustrating when you main something and people ban it against you.
Oh, 100%. Like, I think there are some, like, if you're a Juliet player, you're probably pretty good at, like, X or something. Like, there's some characters that fill similar roles, but I don't know. It's, if you're definitely, like, speccing in and you're, like, more of, not necessarily a one-trick, but there's that character you just love, that's gotta feel real bad, especially on some specific maps, too.
They just swapped. Lil JSS and Vaughn, they swapped characters.
True.
So I actually watch Schneider stream quite a bit, and he's the most comfortable on Juliet, but then he's like his second most comfortable on Estelle. So kind of swapping roles there.
Good context to have. Wow, I love the attempt from JSS and Vaughn, but just not going to happen. Vaughn now super, super low. Does steal the health pack, but gets quickly eliminated for the trouble. Still early days, so 3 seconds until Vaughn is going to be back on the field.
Ooh,
and
nice
Bobadex doing great clear work to buy time for Vaughn to return.
Absolutely. And I think this is kind of like Dubu's playground. I feel like side streets is like where Dubu really thrives.
Oh, yeah.
So some hope for Sad Boys as they are down 1-0 and they need this win to stay alive in the tournament.
They do. Ooh, nice attempt there from the poke of Overflow, just trying to interrupt them from knocking the core back. JSS uses the blink just to grab the core, so not going to have an opportunity to score with that for a few more seconds at the very
Look at
least.
Vaughn.
Insane.
Vaughn is just in their face.
Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked that they managed to defend that somehow with, you know, Asher doing
It's to
Asher
Vaughn.
things.
Nice dribble.
And
Oh my
Asher
god,
doing
and
Asher
Asher doing
things.
Asher things. There you go. Exactly as you said. Dude, Vaughn is such a beast. That was like 1v3 in their face, in their goal. Just like wrecking.
Yeah, look, the roll swap switch working out for Vaughn and JSS. So they get the first goal of the game, but still a lot to play with here. And Larmac leading the series
Definitely.
1-0. JSS
Nice
blinks
try, but-
forward. Vaughn
Oh, but
has an
Asher's there.
opportunity.
Oh, no.
The kills are
Oh.
traded.
Yes, but the goalie's dead. But yeah, the X is gonna be able to deflect there.
Look, X protect and attack. Mostly attack, but can do it if called upon. Almost looking for the elimination on Vaughn there.
Really, I feel like what's the worst goalie in the game? Is it not X?
Is it X?
I would say it's X, right? It's gotta be X.
I really hate Juno.
Okay, but would you rather have an X goalie or a Juno goalie?
I would rather have an X because I could tell X to just stop playing goalie and go kill them and I'll play goalie. If I have a Juno, I can't tell Juno to do anything. They're just gonna sit there menacingly.
I don't know. I've seen some nasty Junos. Ooh, streak and int overflow on the offense. Ooh, that was a nice kill.
X out of the picture for the time being, but again, lots of stall on the opposite sides. Doesn't matter too
Oh,
much.
nice clear by
Streak
the
has
Kai there.
returned.
Oh, int overflow
it's-
almost gets it done.
It's
Oh my
so
god,
close.
into
And another Elim. Vaughn and
Streak is
JSS.
just dead. He's
Yeah.
just playing a respawn simulator.
Um,
Oh my Bobadex! No! That just rolled in. That was a
you
goalie
hate to see
moment.
that.
Yeah.
That
Sad boys
was the
really
moment
needed
if anyone had the Vienna Cotton 4K emote. That was the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
to flash it
definitely.
at Bobadex. Oh man, not a great start, but Vaughn jumping over the
Ooh.
side. Vaughn is really trying to get a lot done on his own there. JSS knocked off the field
Oh,
though. That is going to
that's
give
a
Larmac
big
an
kill.
opportunity.
And Bobadex just used his ult, so he doesn't have as many defensive abilities here. But able to clear.
Vaughn's been just so good, you know, continuing the pressure on this attack, going for it once again. Doesn't grab the core
Nice
that
clear
time
by
around.
Bobadex, but dead for a little bit here. Oh, nice clear by Bobadex.
30 seconds.
Nice
And- what?
ult, but
What?
it's not. Yeah, that feels wrong, doesn't it? It looked like it was early enough. I think it was early enough, but yeah. Sometimes the game's just like, nope. So the core is now on your side. Deal with it. I don't
actually
think that
feels
was
like a ping
Bobadex's.
moment.
Yeah,
I
don't
think that
on
was
Bobadex's.
actually good. Like visually, it looked like it should have blocked. But a lot of times, the timing's wrong.
Oh!
Yo, side streets is crazy sometimes. Like you think those small lines in the middle of the field are harmless, and then randomly it gets knocked off like that and it goes straight in. I feel for Boba on that one.
The bumpers are up because the point was so quick. So Sad Boys have 10 seconds to score, otherwise it's GG.
Yep. Time is ticking away. The pressure's
7
on him. Vaughn
seconds.
has to
Vaughn?
do something.
Oh
Vaughn does it with 5 seconds
kidding
left.
me?
The hero. Wow. Vaughn showing up.
Oh my god. Oh, why does it always feel like that happens? You have like, oh, we just have to hold for 10 seconds and like, can't hold.
Absolutely insane. Look, Vaughn has been
Oh
doing so much
no!
and that's
12
right as
second
OT
timer,
started.
though. Yeah. That's, you know, if Larmac scored here, it's still a game. They were able to prolong it, but
Oh,
gosh, what
saw, Oh, the bumper! Oh my god, the bumper keeps it in play. And Streak takes it in. That feels like a robbery out of nowhere, but Larmac take this series 2-0.
That is a rough one for Sad Boys. But well done for Team Larmac there. That was
100%.
well played and honestly deserved. Int Overflow, I would say, was the carry.
By a long shot.
Insane Estelle.
So you're saying that Sad Boys is called Sad Boys for a reason?
Yeah, not Dad Boys today.
No dad boys today. Big sad. We could take a look at our bracket to see what match is coming up next, and that's going to be our winner finals, which is match 9 with Orbits against Powerhouse Defenders. And this should be a good... Oh, my dog with the cone just walked in. I'm going to show you this. Do you see? Look. He's got his cone on. Hi, baby. It's because it's a comfy cone, and what it does is it's cushioned. So, yeah. Oh, big yawn. Oh, are you sad, boy? Is it because you keep chewing your leg when I tell you shouldn't? Yeah, he keeps chewing on his leg. But, because, so he gets these little cysts on his legs, and he keeps biting them until they pop, instead of just letting them go away naturally. So he gets cone time, but he also likes very intense, big scratchies. Watch, get his leg going. He loves it. I love you. But mommy's working. Mwah. I love you. He will get attention soon. But yes, we're going to jump straight into match 9, which is going to be our winners final. That's going to be Team Powerhouse Defenders against Team Orbits. And both of these squads are definitely forces to be reckoned with. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that game set up for you two.
Let's do it. Also, sorry, this is my first time seeing the doggo arrive emote, and that is the most incredible emote I have ever seen.
Wait, where's Jubs arrive? Jubs arrive? That's my dog arriving.
Oh my god.
That's
Everyone, please bring your dogs to the chat. It's bring your dog to chat day. I have an old school dog.
Let's
Remember
go,
Franker
Obby!
Z?
All right, yeah, so this is Orbits versus, you told us, but I forgot, Powerhouse Defenders. So Boo and Coach Yoki and my brain, Bernie Sanders versus
Bernie Sanders, the
Gingerpop,
carry.
Geek and Lumos. This is gonna be a banger.
I think this might be a preview of the grand final. So whoever loses this is going to have to work through the lower bracket. The winner goes straight on to the BO5 finals. But these, to me, seem like the two strongest teams left in competition. The Lumos Gingerpop duo for forwards. Bernie Sanders just looked on a different level. And like some people in chat were pointing out, Boo TV, the legendary controller player. So gotta respect that.
But I mean, Gingerpop and Lumos have been kind of this unstoppable duo, and as I say that, Gingerpop just instantly gets the first knockout.
Ooh, nice little dribble there, but the bamboo comes out to shut down any potential attack. Still pressure on Boo as he does manage to clear it towards the opposite side, and Lumos is very low, so has to be careful. Needs to go grab that pack on the bottom side, so Geek is going to let him take that one. Now Gingerpop on the attack. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so scary.
It always is. Now Bernie, though, has spells ready to go. Passes down to Yoki, just waiting for a good opportunity to get it going. Blinks forward and knocks it off the wall. Still keeping it in play. Bernie Sanders doing it all.
Okay, but I have to say, every time I watch Orbits, they kind of lose for like 2 minutes and then they just win. They lose for 2 minutes and then they win out. You're like, oh my god, they're down 0-2, they can't get anything going, and then suddenly it's like goal, you know?
Yeah.
And
There's definitely like a little like momentum back there. Like
yeah,
once
I don't
once
know
they
what
decide to win.
happens, but they just always
got a
lose
switch that they
and
can
then
just
just
flip.
freaking win. Yeah.
It's crazy. Well, oh, Lumos maybe flipping that switch early on this one. Boo is able to knock that one on out. And an elimination, though, is going to give Coach Yoki and Bernie a chance to go for the goal. Good clear to the south side, and Bernie not in position to grab it. Buys time for Lumos to return.
My bad. I had ads turned on. I forgot. I have they autoplay, but I will turn them off after.
No break time. No advertisement.
Yeah.
We want the gameplay. Let's go. Bernie Sanders getting a shot off.
No. It's it already autoplayed. It doesn't matter. We don't matter. We all good.
Just wanted
yeah,
to get in there.
I love the way. Wait, when you talk, can
Oh,
they
what
hear
is
me?
happening? I've never seen anything like that. What? He
That's
just
a
made a
feels
cage
bad
out of
moment.
bamboo and it got
Yeah.
stuck there.
That's it's doomed moment for Dubu. When that happens to Dubu, you're just yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I've seen it get trapped on his side, but I've never seen it actually just get locked in jail. In Dubu jail like that. That was wild.
Oh,
man.
I've seen it all. Oh my god, nice try by Lumos. Nice save by Boo.
Really nicely done, Ginger Pop. I'm waiting for the blink. When's it going to come on through? Bernie, though, keeps
Bernie!
Cryo and
Dude,
knocks it
Bernie.
in. Okay.
Bernie Sanders getting it done. Oh, they pressed tab. Did you see? Bernie and Ginger Pop both had prime time.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, so once they hit level 10, they're going to spike a little bit. You're going to see double, I don't know what it's called, the right click, the primary. Ooh, nice
the
little
blast.
backwards wall. The backwards wall tech by Boo.
That's actually kind of nice. I've never personally used it like that, but that's kind of sweet.
I
feel
get
like that's-
scared to do it because if they walk forward, like close to me, I feel like they can just like, you know, like stuff it in.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like if I have a little bit more time, I can like deflect longer, but it does prevent you from like getting screwed by the wall.
True. And also because you're sending it backwards, you like never run into the issue where it's too slow to come out. in
Yeah,
theory.
exactly.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh, Lumos with a nice kill. Oh!
It's a double. And the backwards tech, it works
backwards tech.
perfectly. Okay,
Yeah, but-
Boo knows something. Boo has the
Oh.
technology, but it
Nice
doesn't
try
matter.
by
It's a
Boo.
good defense, but it does go in the end.
So, Coach Yoki is the only one that's not level 10. So he needs to catch up. But even while being behind in levels, they're still up in score. Already level 8, so catching up quite nicely.
It has just been the Bernie Sanders show. Already up to level 10. Yoki now to level 8, so getting a little bit better. Bernie, in a little bit of trouble there. Low on the stagger bar, but does manage to replenish it. And that backwards tech is coming out every single time.
I like it. Oh! It gets the revenge kill again. 2-1-2.
Pass down to
I don't
Bernie.
think
30
we'll see a-
seconds. I'm nervous because now Bernie with prime time. You have so many extra shots on that laser beam. Ginger Pop blinks backwards just to save it. Boo passes on forward as well. Pressure on for the moment with a
That's a
big
big
elimination.
kill.
Bernie's down.
Nice wall by Boo. That's a forward wall to just keep it midfield and making them have to reset and go attack towards the other side. Oh my
Shot from
gosh.
Yoki. 2 seconds remaining. It's time to move into overtime. Elimination's going to be huge here. If Lumos falls, that could be big problems. A couple players very low on HP as it's heating up. You can see Geek is freaking out, zooming left and right, and it's Ginger Pop to push it on
Dude.
past.
Oh, and you know, Ginger Pop also has prime time, right? So like both of these Estelles are just menaces.
Oh, yeah. Look, Juliet might have had her fun earlier on in the game, but now it's just an Estelle kingdom, I feel like. Because now you can use your poke and then still have abilities for shots on goal. One is down and no!
Ginger Pop, what?
barely.
He gets it into the little freaking crack. Like what the hell?
Ginger Pop's just a master. Like, what are you going to do against that? Like, Boo's trying to hard out over on the side and the goal, but no, Ginger Pop finds the exact perfect angle to knock it on in. Hugely punishing. And now match point, or game point rather, for Orbits. Let's see if they can get it done. Lumos going for some damage, but Gingerpop actually playing pretty far back for the time being. A much more defensive setup, just waiting for the dash forward. There's the blink, and there's the goal. Like a predator circling its prey. Gingerpop was waiting back, waiting for the perfect opening, and then pounces the second it opens up.
Oh, I missed that last one. My bad. Okay, sorry. Thank you, Zenron. You're the best. And
You're all
wait,
good.
wait, wait, wait. Uh, um, Orbits got that one done, right?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Orbits got it.
I missed 1 second.
Gingerpop had an insane play. Like, Gingerpop was literally in the goal, and then 5 seconds later had used 3 abilities, blinked forward, and then 1v9
yeah.
in the back line. It was wild.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know how they do it. Orbits is like, they lose off the bat, and then they just claw their way to, you know, like to victory. I don't understand. Every freaking game.
Yoki chilling in midfield. Gotta love that. Imagine if you could just start in the middle of the field. Would that be OP? Probably.
That would be pretty good.
All right. Again, this is to make it to the grand finals. This is our upper bracket final. BO3 for the time being. Bernie Sanders was so good last game, but quickly eliminated from the field.
Oh, nice block by Boo. They're poking down that Dubu though, and it's forcing him to have to ult just to
Ouch.
stay alive.
Bernie just trying to keep the aggression up here so there can't be a shot on goal, and does a very good job of it. So time has been stalled out just enough.
Yeah, well done.
Very nice.
It's exactly what your forward has to do when your goalie dies. Just do anything to keep the ball on their side.
All about priority over the
Bernie
core. Oh,
almost going-
Gingerpop with the pass somehow saves it. What a save out of Boo. That was insane.
Oh my gosh, and Bernie Sanders is just getting bullied. Honestly.
It feels like Orbits have unlocked the tech to beat out Bernie. It's just like, look for all the poke early on, get him out, then find a great angle. That was a great shot.
Personally, when I play with David and Juliet and we're against Estelle, as soon as an Estelle blinks, I'm like, blink down. And then I just send David on the Estelle, and 9 out of 10 times he's able to get that kill, because that's just like what Juliet does. It's just, you can kill an Estelle, no blink? Okay. I can use my cooldowns instead of trying to score. I can use it to kill, and then, you know, maybe me and the other forward can go for a score there.
100%. Also just like using like your early abilities. I think like one of the biggest like low elo mistakes I see for like people that are still learning the game is like they'll just use their range abilities on the court at the start of a round. It's like not super important to hit that. Much rather get some poke down and set up your bruisers.
And you get more
to look for early
XP too
kills.
when you land your abilities on players.
100%. Well, Orbits still maintaining the attack. Okay.
I don't know if this backwards wall is working. You know, they're used to it now. It's kind of cool the first few times, but now it's like, okay, well, there's still a hole, and we're just gonna punch through.
Yeah, because the thing is, the backwards wall, it tells the attackers exactly where they have to shoot. So it makes it easy because all you have to do is defend that position. But it does allow the core to get way closer to your actual goal than if you were to send the tofu on out. And against an Estelle, that's a death sentence.
Yes, indeedy. And damn, Orbis really turned up the heat, huh?
Oh, yeah. Look, maybe they just slow down for the first half of like the first game. You know, once they figured out their opponents, then they're locked in. They're ready to go because I mean, already 2-0. Got the elimination on Bernie Sanders once again. Bernie last game was all over the enemy goal. This game has done nothing.
Yeah. Honestly, the core has just it's just the Gingerpop and Lumos show, you know? It's just staying on the side of Powerhouse Defenders, and Geek is just chilling. It's like one of those games. You're just like, oh, the ball came over here. Here's my ult. Here's my right click. Send it back to you guys. Have fun. See you in 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's the level advantage too. So Gingerpop gets the double blast. So Bernie Sanders is not going to get that level 10 for a long time because he's just getting killed.
Yep.
So punishing. Now, I mean, 60 seconds left. You have to score as the defenders twice in that time to force an OT or its lower bracket. And hey, start off with the elimination onto Lumos. That's one way to get things going. Bernie Sanders gonna grab the pack as well, but it's cleared again. Kochoki down from underneath, up to Bernie, and cleared once again. 3-on-3 once more as Geek keeps it alive, and defenders just can't do anything.
No, they cannot. It is, ooh, 30 more seconds to score twice. It is looking like a...
Looking like it might not happen.
Yeah,
Hafu.
looking like a GG. Thanks for
Like
playing. Oh,
Okay.
unless?
Unless. Haha, JK. Unless.
16 seconds? Yeah.
I mean, it took a long time to score, so the gates are open. It might just be Kopi. I don't know. I'm believing for just a moment. Bernie Sanders has done crazier things. Ginger Pop is very low. 10 seconds remaining. Can they do it? Can the defenders keep it alive? It's a double KO for
Double
Yoki.
KO!
Lumos against the world, keeping it alive. Up to Bernie. Down underneath and
1
in.
second
The
left.
defenders
My
stay
gosh.
alive.
Are you kidding me? This is some scripted shit, no? What is
That's
this?
insane.
1 second left. It's OT now. Okay, it's still game and match point actually for Orbits. So if they get this, it's still over. But
That would be the
Powerhouse
most
defenders.
Anticlimactic thing
Yeah, I know, I
ever.
know. But they have a chance to at least tie it up.
Bernie Sanders getting big damage. Lumos next to the wall. That's
almost.
dangerous. You don't want to be in a position like that. Now everyone's level 10. It's an even playing field.
Yep. It's anyone's game! Oh my god,
Oh.
Bernie! What a save by Geek.
Insane.
And he does that with 100 ping? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I just felt completely different. I don't know how
Yeah.
it's even happening over there as Bernie looking for an opportunity.
Oh,
Jumping on forward.
nice
That's a
kill
big elimination.
by Kochoki.
11 seconds before they get them back. Bernie takes it up over towards Geek. Geek is able to push it down towards the south side. Ginger Pop on pass, and Ginger Pop makes it
Ginger
happen.
Pop! My goodness! Oh. That was a close
Brutal.
one. Every time you think Orbits is gonna lose, they don't. Every
just not fair.
time. Every time, yeah. You ever get sick of winning, Ginger Pop?
Take it easy on him, why don't you? Oh
Wait,
wait, is
is
this
it
also a BO5?
It's a best of 5. It's a surprise! It's a best
Surprise,
of 5!
best of 5! Woo!
Surprise,
More
best of
games.
5.
Woo, woo, woo!
Let's go!
There's more! That was a crazy one.
You got tricked. Look, we just did that to build hype. We knew
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
best of 5, right? Because we're professionals. We obviously were aware of all the stakes and the implications of the last match.
I mean, it's just a chill thing. I'm really glad that Ovally gets to produce. Because it's so chill. Thank you so much, Ovally. You're a goat. Actually, like, I can't believe you know how to do this stuff while hosting.
Ovally is just
Built different.
Like you have
I'm
like a
sorry,
lot of people
I was
who are,
letting
like,
my
one
dog out.
tricks.
He had to get some snackies. I did not hear the last 2 minutes.
Nah,
Oh,
I'm
don't worry
praising
about it.
you.
Okay, cool, cool.
I love it. All right, well, the defenders come out strong. I don't know how that
That is,
happened. We were busy hyping up Ovally, and then
Yeah.
they just
I
scored.
think Geek died, and then they just rolled it in. That's what I saw. But Boo switching to Kai, saying the Dubu is not working. I need to help rebound it. So the difference between Kai and Dubu here is with Kai you're gonna have a lot more help rebounding it for your team and kind of stopping at midfield. But you don't have as much stopping power when they do approach the net, you know?
100%. It's why it's
So-
like really important. You're supposed to be trying to keep priority on the court at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Don't allow Lumos to get on Boo's face because that'll be bad news.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if this will work because, like, as you can see, the core is more on the side of Orbits, so it's more pressure for Geek, and that is how you score against the Dubu, is like, if you can pressure the cooldowns off, you know, the second time when there's no ults, you should be able to score.
Yeah. You also, as like the Kai defense, you can like play to poke the enemy team as well, the forwards, and just set up 4
Oh,
kills.
Lumos
Although Lumos
stole
stole
that
the health
orb.
pack. That's big.
Yeah, that's actually...
And just like
And
you're
gets
talking
the-
about, right? Like in the face
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Kai can definitely struggle, and the Juliet is gonna take that one easy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. If the core does get to you against the Julia and Estelle, like, I don't know how the Kai can manage. Needs some pixel perfect clears on Kai.
Need some Megaverse clears.
Yeah, yeah.
Megaverse Kai is built different for sure. Let's see what Boo can do with the controller in hand. Pass it up. I mean, the pressure is on now as Lumos tries to jump forward.
Nice clear by Boo.
He is pretty low here, but so is Lumos, so kind of hard to find an opportunity.
Nice
Actually blinking
try.
towards the side. That's dangerous.
Lumos
But
is
gets the
dead
elimination.
again! Yeah, and Lumos is pretty underleveled, level 4. You know, everyone else here. Oh my, Ginger Pop!
I
That's
think Ginger
bullying.
Pop has more goals when Lumos is off the
It's
map,
dead.
when Lumos
yeah.
is on.
Lumos is like an... Oh, it's better when Ginger Pop is just alone. He's like, I have no one to pass to. I'll pass to myself, and I'll get it done.
Lumos is just cannon fodder. Like, hey, can you get them to bait all their abilities
Yeah,
on you?
yeah,
I'll go
yeah.
win if you can get those out of the picture. Oh man, actually crazy. This time the other Juliet was eliminated for a moment. Yoki is back now though. But that doesn't mean the pressure is going to stop anytime soon. I think Bernie's been so good when Bernie's been on the offense, but been very hard against this forward duo of Orbits' squad. The dash forward, what a save by Boo. Down to, once again, down to Bernie, who actually just instantly gets
Perfect by
killed for the
Lumos.
blink.
Yeah.
I hate to see that.
Oh! Oh! Nice save by
Oh, this is
Yoki
Ginger
there.
Pop comfort zone. Comfort zone for Ginger Pop. Lumos is out of the picture. But this time Bernie's on the attack. A great ult out of Geek to stop that one and almost goes in.
Oh. So I really like that they swapped to Kai here, and I think, I think it was you know, them just recognizing that they do need some help rebounding it. But unfortunately, this just isn't the map for it, right? Like I feel like this is like Duba's playground.
Yeah,
side
I
streets.
agree.
So it's just a little bit unlucky for Powerhouse defenders on map choice here.
Yeah. Also, like, again, like, Boo used the abilities on core at the start of round right there, which I don't necessarily love. I think you're probably trying to punch out Lumos here and eliminate them while you still have the level advantage. Maybe a better idea for Boo. But Bernie now on the offensive. We'll see what they can do. 30 seconds left. Defenders, they've got the hero score before, but now it's Ginger Pop to take it up to 4.
And can anyone stop Orbis? They're just so dominant. It's actually crazy.
I have a feeling the answer is no. But we'll see. We'll see. I think defenders probably out for the count on this one. 20 seconds left. They got to score twice. Look, they did some hero stuff before. I believed, but no longer. Ginger Pop is once again back on the attack, and it's just never getting past him. It's just not going to happen. Bernie Sanders, try as you might. You are not getting anything through Geek. 5 seconds remaining, and that is going to be Orbits moving on to the grand finals here in 3-0 fashion.
Yeah, I mean, just so it's a crazy when you see like Bernie Sanders just obliterate other teams, and then you just see them get obliterated.
Yeah.
Like that just kind of shows how powerful Team Orbits are. That's crazy.
I just like hearing it's crazy seeing Bernie Sanders just obliterate things because I can only imagine him sitting on his chair looking all grumpy and then just like raising his hands and then just absolute carnage being, spewed throughout. But yeah, holy crap, that team looks incredibly strong as they're moving on to the grand finals, which means that all we have left to do now is to look at our lower bracket, because we're going to be looking at match 10 in just a second, where we're going to see Laughing Kings take on the Omega Chads, as well as Team Taco Saturday take on Team Larmac in match 11. So I'm just going to full send us straight into those matches, because I know that we want to see more of these games. I know the chat is super hyped, so we're just going to keep the hype flowing. So I'm going to toss back to you guys.
Let's do it.
Woo.
I feel like after the next round of games, I need another Thresh cam. That's my one request, you know? But we'll wait for now. It's fine. We can get into this game. Lower bracket awaits for so many of these teams. We've got Catinator and Cracked once again. I believe that's Gunner, right, on the Dubu.
Yes.
Should be. So this team, unfortunate that they're in the lower bracket, but they had a really good best of 3 to stay alive just last round.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna message you something.
No one saw my Discord
All right.
dip in
I'm
for a
here.
second. You didn't see anything.
Alrighty.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Let's get into it. We got Dubu versus Kai. Actually, we have like a pretty interesting matchup because on the other side, it's going to be double brawlers as well with the Drekker and the Asher.
Oh, this is wait, is this losers? I don't remember the bracket. What's the
I think it's
bracket?
losers semifinals.
Semifinals? Gotcha. And oh.
All good. Never a doubt in my mind that was going to get saved by Gunner.
That was
A little
Megaverse and Asher is Dixon. And then the Dubu on Omega Chats is Gunner. For people in
Yes.
chat. I know it's a little bit confusing when the names aren't there. But these players have recorded it for us, so thanks to them for doing that. Oh, okay.
So many games left to play. You gotta love it. Regardless, let's get into it. Let's check this out because right now, Laughing Kings Omega Chads haven't done too much. Just been relatively chill. The Griffin very low, and Cracked is already up to level 4, so big advantage for the forwards, which is not what you want to see when you're running
Ooh,
double
nice try.
brawler either.
Gunner tried to get a cheeky kill on Griffin, but wasn't able to. But I think Catinator or Cracked got it done. I didn't see
Good
who.
pass. I really like that pass, but again, the
Mega
clears from
is
Megaverse.
so good. What
I
the
actually
hell?
don't think there's a better goalie in the game at clearing.
Oh, but you can't clear against that Asher. Cat gets it done.
Yeah, I'm really curious about like some of the top pros like what their opinions are on different players because from what I have seen, there's no one as consistently like perfect on clears as Megaverse in terms of like the actual angles. Like maybe there are other players that can compete with like reaction time or something.
Sure.
But like the actual angles he clears at is always perfect.
Yeah, a little disgusting. And David was saying, and I'm sure you can speak to this too, as a forward main, it's like kind of like disheartening playing against a really good goalie because you just feel like a dumbass, like
Yeah.
trying to approach and they just clear it perfectly away from you over and over and over.
Yeah.
But as I said that, Omega Chaz do score another one, and it's not looking great for Laughing Kings here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get something going, and I think it's probably just gonna be like waiting for levels to start coming back because like how do you fight, right? You're a level 4 Drekker versus a level 7 and 6 Estelle Asher duo.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna get crushed every time you walk in to try and get any damage down whatsoever. This is one that Laughing Kings are just gonna have to survive for a while because Megaverse level 9. If Megaverse can just keep defense going for those levels to start coming back, that's kind of what they need.
Absolutely. Megaverse is level 10, but yeah, like you said, his teammates are level 5 each, and it's just kind of a train wreck for Laughing Kings here.
Yeah, this one, honestly, like, I hate to write a game off early like this, but just on levels alone and already the 3-0 advantage, like, we're, like, not going to have overtime. So I don't think either of these players are ever getting level 10 unless something changes dramatically in the very near future for them. Because, look,
Yeah.
Griffin already chunked out. Griffin's just going to get elimed in his own goal.
Yep, and honestly, the only way... Oh, there he goes. The only way I can see Laughing Kings coming back is if they're able to get some kills, because if you're able to kill a higher level player, you get so much experience. You get more experience, right? So, ooh, Griffin gets a goal
Okay.
there. So that's what you need, and as you can see, like, got a level there, and they can get like 1 kill. He'll be like level 8. He'll like level up twice, I want to say.
Yeah, there's definitely a swing that could happen, right? When the
Yeah.
levels come in, if they're able to move into OT as well, because like then you're an OT and you're rocking double brawler, so like you can just pound forward, get a quick elimination, make
see?
it happen.
And like
That's
from
huge.
level 6 to level 8. Like I
That's
said,
actually
it was just
insane.
one-
What a
yeah,
good point,
and then
it's a
level
goal.
Look
Okay.
at that. And you
Never
said
mind.
no OT, but you know, there's still a minute left and we're almost tied. Yeah. That's exactly what you need to do. And they were able to do that. You need to score or you need to get a kill, and
They
The
do
levels
both.
have kind of equalized. Yeah, the levels have kind of equalized.
All the stars starting to align. Just 1 off from 10 for Griffin and Asher. Megaverse trying to clear up on the top side
Griffin
again.
trying
Putting
to
so
live, but
much
just
pressure.
no. Just no. Oh,
Hard
but
even to-
Dixon? Nope.
Nope.
NP.
Cat up to Cracked. Oh, gonna get some passes
What
down.
a good clear
Great
by
stop.
Megaverse. Mm-hmm.
That was really nicely done. You can see Megaverse moving at the speed of light back towards his goal. Just trying to step on forward, get some prio, set up his teammate for success. Asher tries to muscle it in. Not going to happen, though, as the pass goes down to Griffin, who's dangerously low.
Oh, he's dead.
It's gone again. I think he's still stuck on level 9, too.
Yeah. But level 9's close. Oh, gosh. But they need to stop this goal from going in, because otherwise it is going to be a game. Griffin is going to die again? Nope. He's alive.
And if you die before OT, not so bad. If you die after
Oh,
OT, that's
well, he did
really
die.
unfortunate.
Oh,
That's all
gosh.
good.
If Dixon dies, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, Dixon
Oh,
has
and
to
he
keep
does
in.
die.
No.
Oh,
But it's only
gosh.
7 seconds. It's only 7 seconds. The clears are here. The timing was just like half a second off from being super damaging. Gunner
do
passes
it?
up to Cracked. Cat
Oh my
Nader tries to
God.
get it done, but it's a full clear once again, and it all turns around. 13 seconds gone. No forward for the Omega Chads. Megaverse passes it down to Asher, up to Griffin, but Cat Nader is doing
Nice
such a
defensive
great
ball.
job defending from the midfield.
Oh, nice kill by Cat Nader. Oh, my
Cracked
gosh.
is back on the field. Pass that down. Cat Nader tries to push it past Mega. Crack dashes forward, and they push it on in.
Well
Omega Chads
done.
take game 1.
My gosh, that was a valiant effort by Megaverse, and honestly, well done. Especially like, there's so much pressure since Griffin and Dixon were just dead. Griffin, I don't know how many times he died, but felt like he was dead more than he was alive.
Yeah, that was Dixon. Poor guy just couldn't catch a break on that
Yeah.
whatsoever. I think Griffin too was just always finding the hurt, getting punched out a little bit, but hopefully that changes for them. I do think that was one that sort of like snowballed really early away from them. Then they managed to pull it back, like what you're talking about with the elimination into goal. Just seemed like it was going to be kind of the turning point in the game, but unfortunately couldn't pull it through in the end. For them, the Cracked Cat duo a little too strong.
Yep. A little too strong indeed. And we swapped off Asher, and we're on Juliet's now. So,
Are we thinking? I mean, that's probably an Asher ban then, because neither side is
Yeah.
rocking an Asher in this.
It must be. It must
Wouldn't
have swapped
surprise
from
me.
Juliet to the Asher. The Duba's walking up. The Duba don't give a...
Look, the
That's
gates are closed.
interesting.
Gunner did this last game too, and it almost cost Omega Chads the first goal of the game. Didn't in the end, and Cat looking fierce, dashing on forward on that one, trying to take advantage of 3-on-2.
Wait, what? How did...
I think that was a Megaverse
Ult?
Giga Blast. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice little, cheeky little score by Griffin. Well done.
Yeah,
Ah,
Kai goalie is
that's
kind of
surprising
goofy
me.
sometimes because he only has to hit you with one ability. If you're too close to the side, you're
True,
just
true.
gone.
Yeah, and you're usually not looking out for the Kai's abilities.
Mm-hmm.
You're usually looking at your positioning for the forwards. And no one's touching the core. They're just brawling.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's the way to go, right? Like Griffin is super low, and
Oh,
Crack
and he's dead.
with the blink to reposition and then knock him out with the blast. That is gorgeous.
Oh my god, so scared for Megaverse here. Oh my gosh, yeah. That is too much. Too many different angles. Too many abilities. There's only one Megaverse.
Cat's kind of having a like. Cat's only scored once, but like some of the attack attempts have been really good so far.
It's the pressure, right? The
as
constant
well.
pressure. And
Yeah.
Cat's also
I mean,
just
but
kinda,
what
like,
is that?
killing everyone. So, you know, that will also do it.
Oh, and Cracked again. Like
Yeah.
Cracked's blinks are so good. Like earlier, the blink for the elimination, they're seeing in advance. Like this is the angle the core is going to take off the wall. So the blink was kind of preempted in a way, like already running down to position for it. That's just perfect.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's kind of rough for Griffin and Dixon. They're getting bullied here.
Yeah, I mean, it's
my
the
God,
same
Griffin
story.
has gotten so bullied this game.
It's like
Just
2 level 3s to a level 6, 7 again.
Yeah.
And because you're playing double brawlers, like you're not touching Cracked. Cracked is just going to keep on poking you out.
Yeah. And because of the level difference, he's just got like too much health. He can't even like KO him.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
it's just brutal. Just brutal for Megaverse.
It feels
Griffin's
like
still level 4.
yeah. Like again, now it's really tough, but like the battle kind of has to happen in midfield. It can't happen that close to Megaverse, or Catnator is just going to be, you know, punching you into your own goal, like like he did with Griffin a little bit earlier.
Oh, Mega's like, okay, don't worry, guys, I'll get it done.
It's like, yeah,
Oh
okay, my
goodness.
forwards aren't really doing anything, so. It's my
But you
turn.
can see like Gunner is level 4, Megaverse is level 9. Not because Gunner sucks, but because his forwards are just winning, so he's not able to touch the core. He's not able to do much. So Megaverse is like deflecting, you know, landing his abilities and
Oh, good
what?
save by Mega.
Are you kidding me?
That's so huge. That's
That
what I was
was-
talking about.
oh
With like Mega
my.
uses his abilities sometimes. Like Kai usually is fast enough to get in front of the core, but sometimes can't, and always is saving one of those abilities to be able to help out from range for the players.
Dude, there's just no way. Griffin is just dead. Like Griffin's been dead.
Dead more than alive, honestly.
No, actually though. It's
And
just,
then Gunner just
I can't-
abandons his
I-
post.
I
Gunner
can't
literally
see it.
has not seen the cores. He's like, okay, I guess I'll just walk past half
Yeah,
field. Okay.
those games are kind of boring for the goalie, but also they kind of feel nice. Definitely doesn't feel nice for Megaverse right now. Griffin's still level 5. I mean, they can technically still catch up, but Griffin just needs to find something somewhere. Either a score or... Oh, okay.
Griffin's
Or death.
always dead. What can you do? It feels so
Oh.
bad.
It does.
I think Megaverse is getting like half the elims too. Although actually
Oh,
no,
but
that
he
one
gets
goes
a
to
kill
Griffin.
at
That's
level
huge.
8. Yeah, you see
That
just
is
one
massive.
kill, and it's just... They have a minute to score, so they do have time, but Cracked is trying to end it here. Doesn't get it done. Mega with a nice save. Oh, that was a nice try by Cracked again. Dude, Cracked is...
I'm just finding so
relentless.
many good angles. It is
Yeah.
crazy. But like Megaverse's patience has kept it alive so many times, and you have to be patient versus that Estelle, or you just lose. Barely able to get that one in time. Just 45 seconds remaining. Griffin and Juliet have to get something done. They gotta make it happen. But as they lose their other forward, it's just Mega and Griffin. Mega stays alive somehow. Griffin also playing good defense, but it's down to 30 seconds on the clock. Power play on the field as they do get that elimination. What can they do? Dixon
Nice
has to
ult,
find
nice ult,
something. Griffin almost makes it go on through. Mega playing forward, but the clock is ticking away. And now the attack switches over to the opposite side. Cracked passes forward to Catnator as the respawn comes in. Just 12
Griffin gets
seconds
Catnator, though.
remaining now, and Mega has to make it happen. Passes forward to Griffin, up to Juliet on the opposite side. The punches come through, but
5
Gunner
seconds.
is just too strong. 3, 2, 1. It is over.
Oh
Omega
my
Chad's
gosh.
advance.
Dude, Mega played out of his mind, but that was it's just not enough. Honestly, they were just like getting crushed for the first 4 minutes, and then like out of nowhere, Griffin would get a kill and catch up back up in levels. But it was just like so brutal for Griffin and Dixon. Well played, but yeah, no cigar.
No cigar at the end, but we'll keep our eyes closely on Catnator and Cracked as they advance into the tournament here, because they are, look, if there's anyone that's going to give a run for the money for Ginger Pop Lumos, I think it's those two.
100%. And that was match 10. And that was, you know, a correction. Our lower bracket quarterfinals. I think I said semis before, but I don't know how to count. I think I'm just
Can I
semi
see the bracket for a second?
Let me make sure that I didn't add any spoilers to the bracket. So just give me one moment.
Oh, okay. We don't have to if it's too annoying.
Yeah, I can pull it up. And yes, we can look at the bracket. Boom, this is the bracket for right now. The only thing that hasn't been updated is the fact that Omega Chads won over Laughing Kings, but now we're gonna jump into match 11, which is our losers quarterfinals, and that's gonna be between Taco Saturday and Larmac. Was there something else that you wanted to see in the bracket?
No. But for losers finals, we already
Yes.
know that it's gonna be.
Yes, we already know that losers finals is going to be, I think it was
Whoever Orbits beat. It was Powerhouse Defenders will be in the losers finals, right? For sure. and then we're
Yes.
people are
Yes,
seeing who
absolutely
gets to play
correct.
them. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
Cool. All right, let me jump back over here. And then, yeah, we're about to get into match 11. That's going to be Taco Saturday against Larmac. So I'm going to get that set up for you right now.
Woo woo woo.
Let's
We-
go.
Yeah, ready.
What
Get
do we
us
have to count to?
in. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Happy New Year!
Ooh. Wait, actually, the New Year's kind of coming up.
Wait, oh god, wait, it actually is.
Please don't say that out loud. Please don't
It's
say
really
It's
that.
October.
upsetting.
I
It's
just-
past mid-October. You know, it's like.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I just,
Are you guys dressing up for Halloween?
yeah.
What are you gonna be?
I want to see if I can make the costume first, and then I'll talk about it.
Oh.
When are we gonna do Lelouch and Cece? It's gotta happen, okay? Or I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, you're kind of right. That would be pretty hype.
Okay, we have. Ooh, we get to see. So they all have. Wait. Ah, darn it.
Stop.
Oh, no, I
Pause.
see.
Rewind. Pause on that screen. Let's
I
talk
think
about it.
They mostly had prime times. Oh, you actually
See,
paused.
this is the tech.
Oh yeah. Because we saw the trainings for a second.
Yeah. I want
I
to
thought it was
pause on
like-
the training screen. Hold.
Because it's pretty interesting, for me at least. Boom.
Nice.
So we have prime time on 3 of these players. On streak. What?
Wait.
He's primetime goalie.
He also has perfect form, which I haven't seen either. Usually on Kai's you see, I forget what it's called, but the one that gives you increased range and damage as well, because it just helps you like influence the map from further away.
No, I think perfect form is normal for Kai goalie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what
Is that what
it's
Mega
like
runs?
Castellas. Yeah. Perfect form
gotcha.
and rapid fire. I think those
People are
normal.
panicking over Unstoppable on Leo right now.
Yeah, I don't know what Unstoppable does. But yeah, like these are crazy builds actually. So we have primetime on Int Overflow and on Corey. And Unstoppable makes I don't know, but isn't that like the new tech that people have? It makes you super fast? I see. Anyway, should be interesting. And then Yellow Heaven went for a really tanky build. Well fed. He's not dying. Well, he's trying not to die, I guess. All right, we can
Trying their
unpause.
best. Let's play the
Resume.
game.
Mhm.
I like it. I just realized that screen also shows stats. I've never noticed that before. I only
Oh, you
look
have
at
to
like the
turn
names.
it on. You have to turn it on in
Ah.
settings. And both Ashes going down. I don't even know what happened. I looked away for a second and
Well, they're not well
Both
fed
Ashes are
yet, okay?
true.
They'll get there eventually. Maybe one day.
Only Yellow Heaven has it. I think Leo has the Unstoppable,
Ah, right.
meaning they get faster, right? The
You
lower
get
they
the zoomies.
Oh!
And speaking of the zoomies, Leo just flies on in there and gets. That wasn't even really an Asher moment. That was just a forward moment.
Yeah. Yeah, so generally I believe Streak's build is a little off because I believe they I don't know what it is, but like I believe it's Castellas. Oh my god, Leo is just kind of dunking right now. Getting it done.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, because I think like having the duration on your speed up is definitely nice.
Yeah, it basically makes it so that you can like at max at level 10 you can like pretty much always have the speed up. So you're just like zooming around.
Yeah, this is definitely like it because every single training I think Streak took was something to do with like cooldowns, right? Including like prime time and whatnot. So
Yeah, but
it's definitely
Primetime
all
is so
about
greedy.
spamming this out.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, I
nice
guess if you're
skill.
under a lot of
That's
pressure and
amazing.
you're leveling up fast, maybe you can make something happen.
Yellow Heaven just bullying the Dubu
Wow.
and just absolutely bullied. Corey
Uh,
tried to keep it midfield but wasn't able to.
Yeah, and I think actually Elo Heaven was also using the training that increases the duration of your creations, the terrain you cause out
Oh,
there. So
yeah,
helping
yeah,
out a
yeah.
little bit too on the attack with the shield.
True. That is true. Oh my!
This
Huh?
is I don't really know what's happening because both teams are just scoring like as I'm finishing, or as one of us is finishing up our last
Yeah.
point. It's crazy.
Huh? Kind of nutty. Dude, these teams not ban Asher? Why? I'm actually so curious why teams don't ban Asher.
That's
Oh,
a good question. Well, because
but
they
Leo
can kill
goes
Asher,
down.
obviously.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But Corey is trying his best to rebound, but it
no.
doesn't matter. It won't matter. And yeah, every time Elo Heaven has his ult, he's able to kind of get it done. So, like you mentioned, the creator of durable things,
Yeah.
that that shield lasting longer is just so hard for Dubu to deal with.
This game's awesome. It's just pure chaos.
Oh my god, Leo's just dead.
So many goals. We've had a lot
Leo's
of like
either
slow
dead-
games.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Leo is just permadead.
He's either dead or scoring. There's like, those are his two forms.
Yes.
Ooh, Corey's
And
ult
dead currently. Yeah. Okay, that's actually
Yep.
madness. Oh, passive to Elo Heaven. Oh, what a shot.
What
That
a
was nice.
Yeah. Elo Heaven. The brotherly synergy.
Look, it's like, you know, they say like twins can like communicate in a secret language or something, or like telepathic, something like that. They just know. They know what the other one's thinking at all times, ready for the passes, ready for
You know-
everything on the attack.
You know what's interesting?
What?
I think, chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Elo Heaven was the goalie on the other game, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, because
Streak was
Streak
the
was playing
forward.
the X, right?
Yeah, so now, like, they've role swapped in the middle of the tournament, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I wonder if it has something to do with the bans, right? If X was the ban,
Oh,
and
I see,
Streak
I see.
prefers playing, maybe Streak just plays X on forward, or maybe X and Juliet, maybe those are the two bans. That could be a reason why.
This is ooh, not looking good. Oh, and it's on the wrong side of it. Oh my, no way. He's able to, oh no, it's over. There's
a
no
double
way.
KO.
There's just no freaking way.
All
Nice
right, and the
attempt.
award for the fastest game of the day
That was
goes
fast.
to Larmac.
Oh, okay, you missed it, but in the VTuber tournament that I cast, on the first match that we load into, the match was like round starts in 3, 2, 1, boom, boom, score. Round starts in 3, 2, 1, boop, score. It was like all 5 goals were like that. It was like the fastest game I've ever witnessed. You could not say one sentence before the point ended. By
Wow.
far, I've tried to like forfeit a game before, or I've seen people try to like forfeit games before, by like standing there and letting the core go in. And the one I watched in that tournament was faster.
was
It was
still
so
faster.
fast.
That's actually
But yeah, this
crazy.
was pretty fast for a pro game.
Yeah. Because there were like eliminations. There were 8 goals, and that still was faster than a lot of the games that
Yeah.
we played today. So, pretty crazy stuff.
Streak says, okay, I was actually hard lagging in this game if I recall. So some spoilers, ban and mods.
How is Streak typing in chat and also playing?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Um,
All right. Well, we'll get into it regardless. We've expressed our dislike somewhat for the Kai goalie on the side street maps compared to the Dubu. We'll see if it can work out for Streak this time around. Lag or no lag, as Elo Heaven passes down to Overflow. Oh, I thought that was a
almost.
goal.
Yeah, nice save. Nice save by oh my gosh, who is that? That's Taco.
Taco, yes. Taco Saturday. It's in the name. If we forget, you just look at the top of the screen.
Oh, nice
Eliminations traded off right there as Elo Heaven returns
Ooh, not a
into the
good
fray.
alpha.
And both into Overflow and Elo Heaven sort of stuck on the north side right now. So they're going to lose control over the core as that's passed on back by Taco. Compared to last game, this one's pretty slow.
Yeah, a lot of kills going out though. I mean, they're trying to kill each other, and there it goes.
Leo going for the attack. The last game was either dead or attacking, and this time
from
it's
the
both.
grave.
I
Yeah,
love it.
true. Either scoring or dead, but doing both at the same time. He's ascended.
Leo's like that person that you're like, you're playing like on the playground or something. You're playing like handball, but he's just like diving for it, like skinning up his legs and everything, putting his life on the line just to get the win. The ultimate competitor in that one. And hey, it's working for the time being. Corey has a great opportunity.
Let's go.
Streak a little bit too far away, and because they're going for the Earth build, I like people in chat were calling it the Earth build on Kai. He's just not fast enough to get back to the goal.
Yeah, really interesting trainings. I wonder. prime time on a goalie. Interesting.
And we're back.
See, he had his excuses lined up in chat as we get to see.
It's like, look, it wasn't my fault. They just scored 5 times on me.
I lagged. Smile.
All right. Well, you know, he's got the gates to help him out this time around. As Taco just got smashed in the back lines. Luckily, he was able to grab the pack and regain that stagger bar. But
also lag.
Just lag, bro.
Another fast one. Lagging? Anyone? Lag?
Just extreme copium flooding into the chat right now.
Yeah, honestly, when you're having a bad game on goalie, it's just so bad. Like sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I don't even have anything to say. Just like, yeah.
Oh no, the lag.
Yeah, no, I'm lagging.
Okay, Elo Heaven, I feel like almost had a chance right there. The respawn to clear those good enough to stop it from happening. And look, every time it goes towards streak, I'm just expecting it to go in now because of the lag comments.
Ooh, nice kill by Corey, but not able to save it. Yellow Heaven took out the goalie. Took out Taco right before. Corey almost saved it. Was a nice attempt.
There's still some time to play with here. It's not all lost for Larmac for the time being. Can't let anything go in, but we'll see.
This is like the most KOs I've seen.
Look, these games are crazy. Like
this is
a million
like,
goals, a million KOs. Like
yeah,
everyone's high level.
Well, now prime time is active for everyone, right? So Streak has prime time, Corey's prime time, Overflow has. Oh yeah. They'll have it very soon. Wasn't there one more? Oh no, it's just 3. It's just 3 because of the goalie. The goalie had it. I was like trying to think of another forward who had it, but no. Leo's almost dead again. Elo Heaven using the ults. Oh, and Corey goes down again.
A little dangerous there. Streak barely saving it, but now Overflow on the attack. They're playing so far forward. Look at that, really trying to take advantage of the 3-on-2. That's awesome.
Those are some nice patient clears by Always Taco, but yeah, like on the other side, Yellow Heaven was just waiting to score.
Well, now they're not in danger of losing before overtime, at least for now, but Larmac still have to get a score going. Yeah,
but dude, they're just dying. And Overflow is level 10 now, and we'll take out Leo.
Wow.
Everyone's dead!
Look, Team Larmac have been turning it on. I don't know. Like, Elo Heaven's attacks have been brutal. Overflow is just blasting people. Prime time is online. It's all coming together now.
Yeah. Everyone's scoring!
It's just lag. Guys, I promise it's just lag. My team is trying their hearts out. Oh, Elo Heaven and Overflow putting on a clinic. Streak is trying to figure out like where the Ethernet cable went. Like it switched over to Wi-Fi. He's under the desk right now, trying to plug it into the right hole and whatever. Like, nah. Oh.
Oh my! Corey gets it done. It was looking kind of rough for Taco Saturday, but they are able to take this game down.
That's a tough way to go in that one, but hey, it's just 1-1. Just 1-1 right now. And we are going to move on to center stage next. All right, let's pray. We're hoping Streak was the last goal was legit. Okay, I'll allow it.
Legit lag. lag. No, but lagging actually really sucks. I wonder
lagging is
up
unfortunate.
here. But we have a Juliet's now. Juliet's ashes are gone.
They're switching roles. Elo Heaven's going to be goalie now. Because Streak's on the Drakkar. So Streak, was that because of like the lag things? You just wanted a non-lagger to be goalie, or is that something else? I'm curious because like it seems like Larmac is the team that's most willing to switch up who's actually playing goalie, which is pretty interesting. I like it.
I think it's just like comfort picks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's a nice pass. Nice. What a save.
Oh, but it Overflow gets the kill, and they're already on the defensive.
They are up to
Saturday.
overflow.
Oh my god, in overflow is just already level 3 and just in their face. Corey just respawned, is still level 1. They're getting some XP for hitting the ball.
Overflow and Streak have set up pretty nicely for a couple of passes already, so definitely a thing to keep your eye on in the future as it's cleared down over to Overflow. Corey keeps it pressured on forward and actually blinks to maintain priority. Leo with the elimination. And now 5 seconds to take advantage of that. Corey has the cooldown, but doesn't quite connect. Now it could switch back up in just a second if Overflow is able to get in Taco's face. Overflow gets there, makes it happen, but no, the deflection is good, and they'll stay alive for now.
I mean, into Overflow's already ulted, so no cooldown for that, but nice attempt on scoring. Very scary for Taco Saturday. Very scary for Taco. Nice kill there.
The elimination.
But Corey
now it's Leo's turn.
Okay, into Overflow already level 6. So many kills coming out. And it's 3v1 for a little bit. Corey's back up, helping rebound a little bit. Oh, but...
What?
No way.
I don't know how that
is
missed
nuts.
the core. That looked perfect right there, but just slightly off, I think, to not send that one in. A great attempt regardless. Now
nice
Corey
on
on the attack, blinks on in. Taco leaving gold just a little bit to try and keep this attack up. The Tofu as well to maintain priority, but they lose their forward. And now Overflow and Streak have an opportunity. They lose out on it for just a moment, though, and I think Taco's going to be able to keep it in play.
Corey's just going down again. Streak doing a really nice job, even before prime time, you know? Oh my god, but Taco is just Taco's just an iron wall right now. Oh. Nice save again. Oh, Leo's going down!
It's crazy because it seems like there's always someone dead for Taco
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, but Taco is just doing such a good defense. Whoever else is alive, too, is really helping out. This time, though,
they're all dead.
It's a 1-for-1, though. Leo is now playing goalie for the time being, and Elo Heaven abandoning his own goal for a moment, barely getting back in time to
Corey
defend.
Almost had that, but not able to get it done and actually dies for it.
After the last 2 games, how are we 3 minutes with no one scoring? This is madness, and as I say it, Streak takes the first.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Taco Saturday, though, if I might say so, because, like, they're just behind on levels. It doesn't feel like they can find their footing. Leo is level 10, but Corey is still level 7 and just getting bullied. Oh!
Damage down. Elimination traded on back. Streak, the level 10 spike. He's ready to go crazy all over him, but there's now 50 seconds remaining.
We got prime time on the Kai as well.
We do. Oh, right, on the Kai. I keep forgetting that he runs that. That's wild, but oh, man, I'm wondering, like, how do they actually find an opportunity to score? Because Taco Saturday aren't really getting kills themselves.
Yeah.
Overflow is wild, though.
They need to find something, and they need to find it now. Yellow doesn't run prime time. Oh, okay.
Oh, that was the Streak special. Right. That checks out. All right, 30 seconds to score somehow. Taco Saturday, you gotta get it done, and you gotta get it done quick. Corey with the dash forward. The blast as well. Ooh, Taco just barely in time to keep that one in play. The Tofu comes out as well, but they've lost their Estelle. Leo and Taco just can't do it all on their own. Corey is back with 15 seconds left. They have to make a blitz for the goal soon. 10 seconds remaining. They get the elimination they need. Now pass on forward. 8 seconds left. Streak knocks out the Estelle. It's just Leo and Dubu. Taco can't pass it on forward. There is no time. It's not gonna happen. Larmac take the series.
Valiant effort by Taco Saturday, but it just felt like they got into the groove of it, and just Leo and Corey just took turns being dead. Honestly, they're just dead and respawning. Oh, look at that. 7 KOs from Int Overflow, 6 KOs from yeah, was it Elo Heaven or no, it was Streak on Streak, that game. They're just killing everyone.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Boom, with match 11 over, we're now moving into the lower bracket loser semis. Larmac moving on to that match. We're going to take a look at the bracket to see who they play, which is, of course, going to be the Omega Chads, who, also won their game against Laughing Kings. Now, the winner of the losers semifinal is going to go up against our winners
Powerhouse
bracket
Defenders.
finals losers, yes, which is the Powerhouse Defenders. Now, something that I do want to say before we jump into match 12, which is going to be our loser semifinals. And Thresh, you good? Ender, you asked for it. You wanted to see it. Here's my dog who has made his return.
Doggo.
Thresh, come back.
That's great.
He's such a weird, mopey boy. But yeah, the question, do you guys need a bathroom break?
We can take one. You want to take one?
Yeah, do you guys want to take a bathroom break?
I
We
need to
can
grab
throw
a
a quick
tea
break.
for my throat.
Yeah, so I'm
do
going
it.
to throw us to a quick break. Everyone stick around because when we come back, we are going to have that losers semifinals for you. And then, please don't hit me. Why are you hitting me right now? He's hitting me. Okay, and then you know what? My dog also needs some love and attention. So we're going to take a quick break, run some ads, and when we come back, we're going to have more Omega Strikers for you. Don't go anywhere. welcome back to the Omega Strikers Hafu Community Invitational World Championship. I'm Avli, I've got Ender with me as well as Hafu, because of course it's Hafu, it's her channel. We have just finished so very many matches going on today. We just got finished with our lower bracket losers quarterfinals, and now we are about to move on to our lower bracket losers semifinals. I know I don't have to say lowest bracket and losers, but I just like saying losers. So we're going to see the Omega Chads take on Team Larmac to see who will advance to the losers finals. Now, I'm excited to jump into this game, so I'm going to toss it over to you two chat, and I'm going to get us set up.
Let's go.
Do some chatting. Let's go. Hopefully less chatting and more gaming. Look, the game's always fun to watch, and they keep getting better too. Look, we've had it all. We've had the 0-0 all the way to overtime. We've had the 5-3 in 30 seconds. The game is over. But now we only have a few more BO3s before the BO5 start kicking off here, and we get to see who we crown our champion. We've got some pretty insane players waiting in the finals already for these lower brackets to get figured out. Let's kick
I
it
think
off.
we're ready to jump into it. Let's go. And we have Team Larmac on the left side, Elo Heaven, Into Overflow, and Streak, versus the Omega Chats, which are Gunner, Catinator, and Cracked, right?
Yes.
Was it Cracked?
The Cat and Cracked duo. So this will actually be good, because look, I was hyping up Cracked and Cat earlier, and then we have a Fishy Cat, the #1 fan of Int Overflow and Elo Heaven, in the chat, hyping them up on the other side. Is like, who can actually challenge the Ginger and Lumos duo? So this will be a really good test with the two really insane pairs of forwards playing against each other.
Yep, for sure. And kind of interesting matchups. I know when we were coming up with the format, Gunner expressed to me that like we would see a lot of mirror matches, but honestly throughout this tournament there have been a few mirror matches, but mostly different comps, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think like the one area that's been like the most stale is like the goalies. You seem to have two options. It's mostly Dubu and then some Kai players. But that kind of seems how the game works.
That was the state of the game at that point, right?
100%.
So, not much to do about that.
But I think like depending on bans, there's been a lot of variation in what we're seeing for like forward play, with like all the bruisers, and then Estelle is probably like the mainstay for ranged.
Definitely. Some errors here and there, but yeah, we're seeing mostly Estelle. I like this X. Let's see what Cracked can do on it. I don't think we've seen Cracked play X today.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Right?
Yeah, we've definitely seen the Estelle, so definitely trying to get the big damage down early, but I mean, they lose a brawler already. Cracked trying to get it done, but it's a double KO. The pass now to Elo Heaven. That duo is already out to work, but oh no, Kai has to slow it down with the barrage there, and it's back to 3-on-3.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that the double brawler isn't able to bully Estelle's from what we've seen, right?
Yeah.
Like when I think about it, it feels like Catinator and Cracked should be able to just like destroy Elo Heaven, but it doesn't feel like that's the case at all. It feels like the opposite. Like they're getting poked down and getting KO'd.
Yeah, I mean, I do think like early game, it's kind of harder to close the gap for them. So they kind of just get hit by like the early poke from Overflow. Like that's what I imagine is happening in a lot of these rounds, right? It's like the volley and then the double tap with the blasts. And then it's like, okay, how do we step forward? And now by the time they're ready to, the cooldowns are going to be back for Overflow. So Catinator just gets killed instantly. These double brawlers, like unless they close the gap, are not really going to get much done, I don't think, against that Estelle.
That's true, and that was really well played by Elo Heaven. I just want to point out, he threw his ult to not only damage Catinator quite a bit, but also secure the XP orb for himself, and just putting in a lot of pressure. Like already level 9, right? It hasn't even been 2 minutes of gameplay. He's level 9.
That's gross. What?
He's 5 levels up on Catinator, so actually a disgusting performance from Elo Heaven here.
Yeah, it's just a forward. It's an Asher gap at the moment. Overflows up to 8 as well. And just Elo Heaven, when you get to that level, it
look at that
snowballs.
Goodbye, it's
right?
level 10 now.
Because you get that strong, you can just stand on top of the pack like as it's loading up before spawning. You can stand in front of the enemy goalie and knock it in.
Yeah.
Like Elo Heaven just getting it all done. And yeah, Overflow had some nice passes just to help set it up as well throughout. But Larmac are just kind of running over the Omega Chads at the moment.
Definitely. And, you know, Int Overflow and Elo have been doing a really nice job of kind of like pushing their lead, using their cooldowns, like as soon as they're up, ulting just for any kind of pressure, poking them down, staying alive. Oh, as I said that, he died. Catnator getting a lot of levels from that, so
Yeah.
that's exactly what Omega Chads need to stay in this game.
It's a really big elimination, and if they knock out Elo Heaven, that would be even more important for them. Elo Heaven is able to stall out, I think, enough to survive, although Solo is now trying to punish Cracked. I mean, there's a battle going on the north side, and Int Overflow just in the 1v1 is able to get a fourth for Larmac.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of brutal. It's a rough one for Omega Chads.
Not the best start for the series, especially like playing for your tournament lives. This team
Yes,
definitely
this is
does not
losers.
want to fall this early on.
Yeah. You have to win losers finals to... Wait, do you have to win losers finals? No, as long as you make it to losers finals, you're guaranteed top 3.
Yes.
So it's 1 away from this. Oh yeah, if you win this, you guarantee the money, right?
I actually don't. I feel like you would probably know better than I would how
I
the
think
how
so.
the money
This
breaks
is
out.
this is semis. This is semis. So whoever wins this goes into finals. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Or
yeah,
to
they're
lower
fighting
finals,
for
so it'd be
money. So
top
this
three.
this match is worth a minimum of $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're playing for stakes on this one.
Okay, that's
specifically.
actually huge. That is huge. This is still a BO3 as far as I'm aware. I think lower finals will be a BO5. But yeah, a lot of money on the line for these teams, and to just get obliterated like that in game 1, that's not the best feeling for Cat, Cracked, and Squad.
Yeah, and we're seeing no more Kai. We're seeing Asher Drek versus no more X either. Estelle Asher. I'm assuming Juliet is banned here.
Yeah,
seeing
almost
that they're
gotta
both
be.
on Ashers.
So this is actually our first goalie that isn't Kai
Oh.
or Dubu. It's gonna be Estelle rocking into goalie.
Something to note, we just saw the trainings for a second, but I play a lot of Dubu and I usually run like I think it's Built Difference, Well Fed, and Crossover. But Gunner actually opting instead of Crossover to run Castellast, meaning whenever he does space, that stun is going to be much longer. However,
Gotcha.
you're much slower.
Yeah.
And Gunner just gets scored on there. You do need to touch the core for crossover to gain that speed, but yeah, that's unfortunate for school, and well played by Interflow.
All right. Larmac saying in chat that both the Kai and Juliet were banned, so one of the reasons why the Estelle got locked in for them on that side. And hey, it doesn't matter. Look, if there aren't any shots on goal, it doesn't really matter too much. Although again, similar to Kai, you can get bullied. If brawlers get in your face on the Estelle, it's even worse than a Kai, I think, because Kai at least can have like the barrage, which is pretty good at stalling out against
nice try
consecutive
by
hits.
Cracked. Oh, really nice try by Cracked. Almost got that one in.
100%. Estelle passes up to Overflow and Heaven, who are just playing for the pack on the top side. And they do manage to get that one, so continuing to stack up some levels there. But so
Canada's
far...
staying alive. Oh my god, they're both at 1 health stack.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada's trying. Oh, nope. I'm gonna say almost, nope. Maybe, nope.
That's the thing about an Estelle goalie is like if your forwards get someone low, Estelle probably better than any other goalie can play to like capitalize and look for the kills off of it. So respect
Yeah,
on
Luna,
that.
Estelle, you know, goalies like that.
Those are the good ones.
Definitely.
For sure.
And Gunner needs to clear. Oh, look how long that stun was after he somersaulted into Elo Heaven. That's still pretty scary stuff. Where are you gonna clear to? Oh my gosh, that was huge by Cracked. Huge rebounding by Cracked.
Especially because like Overflow was coming in with the invisibility, so almost had a chance to knock that one in. Again, the long range deflection from Estelle back on goalie is effective, and now up to Overflow goes invis. Where's he gonna pop out from? It's right on top of the core, but it's a great clear from Gunner to stop that dead in its tracks.
That Castellast somersault really working out for him, especially against double brawlers. So yeah, he's doing really well. I am impressed Try the cast
I
the
like
last
that a
tech.
lot. Here's
What?
the duo though. Good luck.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when Elo Heaven just ults through the middle and giving you just a little bit of room to clear, like almost no room to clear?
Yeah, I mean, it basically forces Gunnar, if he's going to clear straight back into the forwards that are attacking him, because you can't send it down into the shield. In which case, you just lose that battle of repetition as Larmac will just keep sending those in.
And both Ashes going down there. Omega Chads have a minute and a half to score. And that's
They
just
haven't
to stay
really
alive.
had a lot of shots on Estelle. There was like one time they got right up in interface, but apart from that, it has been defensive play out of the Omega Chads almost entirely. The clear not great there from Gunnar, so it stays in play on this side of the field, and that ult is trouble. Barely is able to save it.
Catinator has to defensively ult. Oh, almost went in though.
And so many things very close for the Omega Chads, just not working out in the end. This one might be good though, but it gets past Cracked, and that stops the attack. The ultimate comes in, but Cracked somehow scores.
Yeah, that was a nice try by Streak, and it's just unlucky timing. He was already mid right click. It just seems like Catinator is getting bullied, you know? Just can't get in there and can't get in position to score. Not really. Oh gosh, and sends it backwards actually.
I mean, Cracked now
Oh,
one to get
no.
bullied with the elimination. Cat sends the ult out just to try and keep priority, but it's not really happening. Now Gunner's the one in trouble, very low, although the kill has been traded, and now this is where the passes could come in huge. Cracked has to get it down to Cat somehow, but Elo Heaven just straight up intercepts it, stops it from getting forward into Cat. The second it does, the goal goes in, and we're all tied up.
My goodness, well played. Well played, well played. And just like that, Catinator's level 10. Everything is equalized. We're all level 10. It's 2-2. Oh, nice! Nice play by Crack. Did you see that? He baited he baited Elo Heaven to dive onto him and then blinked and got the kill. That was really nice, although it did not work out for
there's just a double
his
kill
team
immediately.
after.
Although
But,
Cracked is still keeping it alive, like very nicely done. And now we're
Yeah.
moving into OT in just 5 seconds. The pass up to Overflow, picture perfect.
The brothers, look at that synergy. That was a beautiful pass into it. Like nothing Gunner could have done there. That's perfectly played.
All right, it's time to move into overtime between these two teams. Larmac with a good score at the last second after Omega Chads mounted a excellent comeback. Again, $2,000 on the line. If Larmac score one more time before Omega Chads do, that is $2K for the team, and it's a 13-second elimination. Overflow tries to get it forward towards Elo Heaven. Gunner is able to save it for now. Gunner deflects it again, once more, buying time. Force forward to return the pass down to Elo Heaven. Larmac take it, and 2K at the very least.
So impressive by Elo Heaven and Overflow in that game, honestly. They really, really bullied the entire early game and mid game of both games there. Oh wait, it's a best of no? What am I watching? What am I watching?
We're
What
back
is
on
this?
the home screen. Whoa,
Oh,
spoilers? Fast forward.
Wait, is
what
there a
happened?
third one? Is it a best
Wait.
of 5?
Is it a
I
BO5?
think that's what I have right now for my
Okay, well then
gameplay.
it's a best of 5. Just kidding, we were wrong all along.
Baited.
Surprise.
Score
There's
didn't
more.
update either.
It's yeah, so Larmac is 2-0 now.
Yes.
Okay, imagine there's a 2 there.
Okay, I'm imagining. And no one
I'm
switched
really
anything.
doing my best.
No one swapped anything. We're
Curious.
all in the same spots.
Okay then. Well, Larmac is now playing for $2,000 if they can win this, up 2-0 currently. As we lie to ourselves and imagine the 1 is a 2 on our screen. And Omega Chads, look, they started coming back pretty strong in the last game.
Oh, he stole the orb though, but still dies for it.
Worth? I feel like early
1 for
game
1.
trading life for orb is kind of worth.
Well, they traded life and orb for orb. Sorry, for life. It's 1 for 1 plus.
Now
life.
I'm confused.
Well, they traded kills 1 for 1.
Yeah, they traded
but then
kill on the
also
bot side,
Int
you're right,
Overflow was able to also get the thing. But yeah, no, they trade again. Gunner is playing very far up, which is a little scary. It does get past you. You're
Makes me
screwed.
nervous. Makes me very nervous.
Oh, nice cast to last there. Dude, that stun is pretty cool.
Yeah. I do suppose when you're playing against like double bruisers as the
Mm-hmm.
forwards, you don't have to be as concerned when you leave your goal because they can't really hit it with a ranged ability. Like Streak is the
Estelle
only one
can.
from goal. Yeah,
Yeah.
Estelle can for sure. But like she's playing a little farther back, so I think
True,
you
true,
have a
true.
little more time to react to those, but not to a shot like that.
Ew,
That's
Heaven says
nasty.
nope. Yeah, that was a nice shot. And as you can see though, Gunner is doing really well, and the Castellass is helping out quite a bit, but also not having that move speed to be able to deflect goals like that, you know? The lack of crossover. Kind of hurting.
Armac already with an advantage, already up 2-0 in the series, and now they're up 3-2 in terms of players. Oh, it's a good clear from Gunner and a
Woo!
kill. I think that was some Estelle help. The Tofu might have assisted as well. There's a lot of stuff going on the top side of the screen there.
Yeah, honestly though, Elo Heaven is just not letting up, you know?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
relentless. Relentless pressure. Oh, nice try by In Overflow. Very sneaky. Oh, Estelle almost died there. Oh,
That was
Cat
great.
Leader.
Cat just like bended it.
What?
Right, like off the corner. Right there, the angles it hit just looked like a curve more than actual ricochets. That was wild.
yeah, that was what a ball. Oh, and Cracked goes down. That was a nice kill by In Overflow. Cracked wasn't able to blink and get away. Oh, this is so scary for Omega Chads. So much
Yeah.
pressure.
Cracked
But Cracked
does
is already
return,
back up.
though. Yeah. They've got time to get him back,
Oh,
although
but-
it's instantly traded out like, oh no, and now the shot comes in. Great save by Gunner, and oh no! Oh no, Streak knocks it back in. That's not what you want to see.
Oh no! He blinks back to try to save it, but instead spikes it into his own goal. And that is an Estelle goalie moment.
Yeah, look, it was past him anyway, so it had to go for the blink regardless. I think that was going in. It was just got a little bit ambitious with the power play, trying to capitalize.
Oh,
and abandoned the
Elo
goal.
Heaven! Almost getting it done.
Super dangerous on that as it got right past the Tofu. Catnator on the attack doesn't hit the strike on that one though, so hard to keep the assault going on the enemy goal as the goal off the bottom side leads to an elimination. Yeah, they're
Oh,
just playing
nice
on the
try by
side and they
Crack.
keep getting killed from downtown. Elo Heaven gonna take that one.
Nasty angles. Elo Heaven is just on a tear. Honestly, I've been so impressed by him this tournament.
Elo Heaven and In Overflow both have just been insane on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
attack.
for sure.
Whoa, it was like the ults just passed away from each other. That was kind of wild. But now,
Catnator and
okay.
Elo Heaven both so low. Oh,
That's a
oh,
big
and
shot.
cross the goalie? Yeah, that's
Cracked getting it
that's
done,
huge.
passes down over towards
Another
Cracked and
kill?
Cat. It's ricocheting back and forth. Cat gets the goal, but Cracked won that round.
Oh my goodness. And wow, they just need one more goal within 40 seconds. If Omega Chats can get this done, they can not tie up the series, but stay alive.
They can start the reverse sweep. Get it going. See what they can do with 25 seconds left on the clock. Cracked and Catnator have not done a ton of pressure, I don't think, but when they have found their shots, they have just gone in. They need to get that going once again as Cat grabs the orb to get the health on back, but quickly eliminated 2-on-2 for the time being. A streak leaves the goal. Elo Heaven on the
Nice
attack.
hit by
The clear
Gunner.
is there. And Cracked sends it
Cracked
back
using
again.
everything to try to rebound to help Gunner out. Did you see he blinked to just keep it the
Yeah.
core on? Going the other way, but Elo Heaven tying it up. Honestly, that was well played by Streak, stepping up, helping on the rebounds, getting the core to his forwards, and they're able to get that point.
Yeah, it was a really good long-range pass from Streak right there. So we're all evened up. We're moving into overtime, win by 2. And again, if Larmac win this, it'll be a 3-0 sweep. They'll move on to the lower bracket finals and secure at least $2,000. 13-second elimination onto the Estelle. Larmac need to be able to take advantage off of this. It's a pass from Streak up towards Elo Heaven. Into Overflow, just can't find it for the time being, and it's a good deflection by Gunner just to keep the pressure off, but it getting
Well
so
done by
hot
Gunner, yeah.
and heavy right there. Catnator and Cracked taking control over the core four now, back and forth in mid. The volleys come through, and Streak passes it down with another elimination. It's all starting to fall apart as more and more eliminations just keep happening to Omega Chads.
Yeah, this is really scary. I feel like they're just dead. They're just taking turns being dead. I feel like that's kind of the story of Larmac today. It's just they're just slaughtering everyone. Oh, what a save by Gunner! Can he save this one though? Oh
He
my god,
can!
he's
Sacrificed his life.
yeah, that's
10
10
seconds
no
remaining.
goalie.
No one's
That's-
there to hold it. It's a double KO for Elo Heaven, and the advantage now to Larmac.
Yeah, that was such a nice effort by Gunner, but just Yellow Heaven and Int Overflow not missing a beat there. And this is a match point for Larmac.
Could all come down just to one more. And again, in elimination, the double bruiser front line just means when you kill one, you're just going to keep focusing and getting those kills over and over again with the numbers advantage. Gunner leaving goal for just a moment. Elo Heaven trying to find an angle. The pass from Streak back over to into Overflow, and he's off the board. Okay, 3-on-2 again for Larmac. They keep the pressure up. They keep the passes coming in. Elo Heaven from the top side. Scoops it off the side. Streak leaves once again, guides it on in. It's a penta for Elo Heaven, and that is Larmac. Not baited this time around. They're going to advance.
Wow. Nice effort by Omega Chads, but man, that was such a dominating performance from Larmac. Honestly, they didn't really drop anything. They just bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. That was sick.
That was sick. Look, I'm ready. We're going to get to see Larmac advance on through here into Overflow. And
this
Elo
is
Heaven is looking
losers.
so strong.
Finals now,
It's
right?
losers final.
Now we're up for the losers final. Boom, bracket time.
Bracket time!
Loser finals, we have Powerhouse Defenders who dropped from the upper bracket in the winners finals, who are going to be taking on Team Larmac, who has fought their way through the lowest depths of the losers bracket. They 2-0'd Sad Boys, they 2-1 Taco, they 3-0'd Omega Chads, and now it's time to see if they can take down Powerhouse Defenders, who are playing their first ever match in the lower bracket. I'm super excited. We do have this finals coming up. I'm immediately going to jump into it, so I'm going to let you two take it away.
Let's do it. Powerhouse Defenders versus Larmac. Another BO5. Look, we've got our top 3 teams now. We have got Lumos and Gingerpop waiting in the finals for the winner of this one. And also, luckily, Streak got his name back, so we don't have to get confused over who Estelle is anymore. We're ready.
Yeah, ready. Oh, this should be a good one. Honestly, anyone who's kind of fought against Orbits hasn't looked that great, whereas we've kind of seen like Larmac just like win in the losers bracket, right? So but you have to remember that like Powerhouse Defenders literally only lost to Orbits, so they're definitely a force to be reckoned with.
They certainly are. It actually looks like we're going to get another... It says Elo Heaven is the goalie Asher, but this happened before. Like, Streak is going to be...
it doesn't matter who
It doesn't
queues up
matter.
as
Yeah.
goalie.
It is going to be
whenever they
Estelle
queue it
playing
up.
that one. 100%. Whereas Dubu going to take that over from the other side. So really interesting that Larmac are the only team in this tournament that I have seen playing the Estelle in the goalie position. But it worked in the last series. That was the first time we saw it, at least on the stream. And Streak's going to be rocking that again.
Oh, my internet went out. Hello. I'm back.
Oh no, you're back? Are you seeing everything? You're all good?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Our internet goes up for like 2 seconds a day. Our router resets.
Awesome.
But yeah, already, who's dead? Bernie
Sanders
dies, but has resurrected already. And this is just, dude, Int Overflow and Elo Heaven are just like, they're just killing machines.
They are. It's actually wild. Whereas the story for Powerhouse Defenders was kind of like Bernie Sanders 1v9 on the attacks, just like was able to do some crazy stuff like Yoki looking for the eliminations, but when it actually comes to attacking the goal, that was all Bernie all the time. And it worked well up until they went against Orbits, and then it absolutely didn't. So Bernie again on the attack, you can see always finding those opportunities to find shots on the goal, and once more in there putting some pressure down before it gets cleared.
Yeah, it's nice defensive ult by Elo Heaven. You generally don't see him play. Uses all defensively. But yeah, that means less scoring pressure though.
Yep.
Almost killed.
Yep, and it's gonna go through. 8 seconds.
Yellow
now.
Heaven
Elo
just
Heaven
yoinked
is...
his orb. Did you see that? Cheeky.
Yeah, Eleven stole the orb.
Yoink.
He's just playing behind enemy lines. Like, Boo is abandoning the goal. And even with 2 defenders there, neither of them realized they were the goalie and had to clear that one through. So it goes straight on in.
And wow, this is kind of looking like a repeat of last match. Look at the level difference. Ooh. But it could all change. It is not changing yet. Yellow Heaven just so dominant.
It's a pinball
Oh
machine
my goodness.
over in the corner there, and it gets snuck on in. That's crazy.
Thank you and goodbye. And just another Dubu wall moment. That is unlucky. Dude, Boo has had some unlucky Dubu walls today, huh?
It really has. We've seen it get trapped up in that corner a couple of times. It just feels bad. It feels bad because there's almost nothing you can do. It feels almost like luck at that point, you know?
Yeah.
It goes on in. Actually, Overflow's level 8. Almost has access to the prime time. That's absolutely insane. We've seen a lot of your cars stall out, but not Overflow. Not today. Elo have been pounding Boo TV as well. Just putting the damage down, setting up for early elimination. I mean, they're just killing people.
Yeah, they're just destroying. Nice passing. And you can't clear it anywhere. They're closing in on you step by step by step, and just Boo has literally nowhere to clear it to.
Yeah, I think it's actually a great point from Shatterdice in chat too, just saying like the Estelle goalie helps set up a lot of poke damage, so then your bruisers can just go to town. Like, Dubu goalie doesn't really do much for your forwards. It's just really solid on the defense. Whereas the Estelle can help you find these frags so quickly. That's one of the big reasons why they're coming in so frequently.
Yeah, it's a really interesting pick. And actually, Dubu going down. And that's a double
KO.
limb, and
the pass down
solo?
and the
Oh,
shotgun
no.
blast. That was gross.
My goodness gracious. That is this is brutal. The most brutal match I've seen today.
Larmac are just on a warpath right now. They looked so good in the last VO5. Looking for another one here. And they've had to fight through the lower bracket for a long time. I think they were one of the first teams to drop down. And it's another double KO. Like, Streak has just abandoned the goal again.
What?
Wrap it up, go home. Larmac just 5-0'd.
Oh my. Oh my god. That is that's a rough one for them. That's a rough one.
Hello, friends. I have quick
video games.
I have.
That's like when that happens to
There we
me,
go.
I'm like, time to get off this game. Time to step away. Good lord.
So I have a quick update with this game. So we just saw Larmac take game 1. There was a technical issue when they were trying to record game 2, and that second game, Powerhouse Defenders actually won.
Wow.
Bringing the score to 1-1. So we are about to jump into the third and final game. I'm not sure why this one was a best of 3.
Oh.
No, this one is the final. Yeah, this one was a best of 3. I don't know why the previous ones were best of 5s. I was not the TO for this moment.
They said it. Okay.
What?
Oh. Larmac is saying they didn't win. It was BO5.
Oh, it's a
game.
BO5
no,
and
so it's
Larmac
2-0.
won game 2.
Oh,
so
well,
it's
now we have
2-0.
spoilers, so they're gonna win the next one.
No. It's impossible to say who's going to win game 3 to advance to the finals. There's no way of knowing.
That's fine. Let's hop into it.
So I think what would have been better, chat, is if you let me stay with the fact that it was a best of 3. Instead of, just, I don't know, trying to spoil things in the chat. So if you guys could, not do that next time. I'm trying to do this whole movie magic thing where I hide important information from you so you can enjoy the show. So for that reason, Larmac, they lose this game. So, no, I'm just kidding. All right, we're just going to jump into the game.
Sounds good. Okay, well,
Look, we could just pretend that it's 2-2, right? So it's 2-2. We're going into game 5 now between these teams. It's anyone's game, all right?
Indeed. All right. So this is actually game 3.
Yes.
And it is 2-0 for Team Larmac. And yeah, we'll
Indeed.
see.
Indeed. Silver Scrape. Yeah, let's rock
I
Silver Scrapes,
wonder
please.
who's gonna win this one.
Hey, look. Oh, we got an Atlas.
Yeah,
Wait,
Boo
have we
is
seen Atlas
insane.
today?
No, Boo is an insane Atlas though. So, apparently back in Alpha, Atlas was just like the most overpowered goalie, and everyone
Yeah,
played him.
100%.
And then they just like kept nerfing Atlas because like they would nerf Atlas and people would still play him and it'd be predominant. They'd nerf him, people would still play him, be dominant. And then Atlas is in the state where it kind of sucks right now. But I think just like out of comfort, even though it's like a weaker character, it's probably a comfort pick, right?
Yeah.
You know how like sometimes even if the character you play in whatever game you play is like not as good, but you're really good on him, it doesn't matter. You can still perform it at like a high level. And with that said, Powerhouse Defender just instantly getting the first goal. Yeah.
All due to the Atlas pick, clearly. That's the difference maker. Maybe not. But yeah, good start out of the Powerhouse Defenders. We'll see if they can keep things going. They're going to need to. Again, the top of the screen is lying to you. It is 2-0 for Larmac. Or 2-2 if you like hype.
Don't worry, it's fixed.
It's really up to you.
It's fixed on stream, and just not for us because of the
Oh,
recording and
gotcha.
A fucking 0, nice. Perfect.
Oh, smooth. I love it. Look, Avali, keep working your magic. Yeah, let's get into the game, though. Why not? Boo TV on the Atlas. Love seeing that. But right now, Elo having an overflow. Seeing if they can find an opportunity. Streak also on the Kai goalie again. So another one of those like the Estelle that can keep priority, look for chip damage onto the front line of the defenders. And that's going to be a quick elimination already. 3-on-2 and next to the side. The rescue people comes out too late for their third player, but early enough to save Bernie, although the blink was used on top of that as well. So a lot of spells used just to stay alive.
Ooh. And a nice kill from Team Larmac. But yeah. I mean, look at this Atlas just getting bullied.
Yeah,
getting...
it's not a fun time. Atlas does tend to get bullied a little bit back
He's
towards
dead.
the goal, and yeah, that's exactly what happens
Oh, Bernie
there.
tried to score, almost got it done. Not quite.
Breakaway moment for Overflow, but it's a good clear, so they don't manage to capitalize on the goalie kill at the end of the day.
Oh, and Bernie Sanders is dead again, but gets the kill on the goalie, and wow, that's another goal for Coach Yoki, and that was actually huge because Coach Yoki has been kind of behind in level this whole game, and just with that gets a KO and also gets a goal. It's a lot of XP.
Yeah, big turnaround for Yoki off of that one. You can see Elo having an overflow just sprinting down. Like, Bernie Sanders doesn't get to do anything. This Asher is just having an Asher moment. Yes.
Hear me roar.
What do? Asher runs at you. You can't run away because you'll just run into your own goal and then die. Difficult. Maybe you need to find some earlier poke on the Asher or something to focus her out before she can just sprint at your Estelle. I don't know. It's a tough situation to be in for Bernie.
Oh, Coach Yoki with a nice angle there. Well done.
I like that. Hey, look, okay, for all the pregame, foolery with finding out, potentially explosive stuff, the defenders are out to a fantastic start. This is awesome from them. 3 goals after getting just blasted 5-0 in the first game. Didn't get to see the second, but they lost there as well. Putting on a good performance now as pressure is on to Boo.
God.
And Bernie's so low, trying to hide in his goal. Elo Heaven also almost being eliminated. But there's just not the cooldowns. Bernie gets knocked off the side.
Yeah, it is really Yellow Heaven and Int Overflow's game right now as far as forward pressure. Even with that said, Powerhouse Defenders are up 3-1.
Yeah. The last minute and a half, the pressure has been all on the defenders, and like we're saying, it's a double KO
Atlas.
and the goal.
Oh my god, watching the Atlas kind of bounced with the core,
He got knocked down on top of it and then kicked in. Just gliding on back into the goal. Brutal stuff.
Yeah, actually pretty brutal. And like Coach Yoki can't play the game. Oh, no one can play the game. Boo can barely play the game, and he's
great pass. Yeah, not much you can do there.
I mean, it's 1v3. What can you do?
the only chance is like Boo is already trying to sort of abandon the goal and intercept the strike as soon as possible, because if you let it travel, it's like a 90-degree angle, whether it's a shot or it's a pass straight up. Can't cover both sides, and it's a good shot from Larmac to make that one happen. All tied up now. Streak gets back to pass it on forward, and actually elimination
nice
against Larmac for the first time in a long time. Pass up to Yoki. The clear is good. Bernie, it gets sent back once again. So Overflow is back on the field of play with 30 seconds left. This one's going to be going into OT, Hafu.
It does appear that way, but you never know. There's still 25 seconds.
For 2 goals?
Yeah, we've seen it. No, maybe not.
That's a little
And
bit
Coach
too
Yoki
much
almost
ask.
dead, but staying alive there. Nice. The stagger bar has gone away, but oh man, just when Yellow having an in overflow come at you at 2 different angles, there's like nowhere to clear to.
Yeah. You're
And
also
that's
like
continuously the problem, right? He just has nowhere to clear to.
Yep. Also, like, the Juliet ability is just, like, staggering you as well. Makes it really hard to, like, get the correct timing on the core on top of everything else. The pressure and the angles. That one almost sneaks past. 1 second left. For a second, we almost avoided overtime.
Nice there. Oh.
1 for 1, but it's goalie gone for the defenders.
Yeah.
Yoki sprinting back to pick that one up. Don't think anyone's going to have a great chance on goal for now, as Yoki actually abandons. Boo is back and Bernie on the attack once more. Yoki, good angle to the top side, but it's an even better clear as the punishment just continues to come down onto the forwards of the defenders. Yoki low, Noah still for 5 more seconds.
Nice
Heaven
clear
just
there.
barely missing out on that shot, but Overflow finds the timing, seizes the gap, and Larmac will advance to the finals.
Yeah, wow, what a comeback from Team Larmac. They've had a really impressive day, really impressive showing. Honestly, like when I'm watching these games, you see that they're able to really capitalize on the double brawler by with Streak playing like a ranged goalie and just poking them down like you said. And they're just able to get kill after kill after kill and then just start like, you know, like shoving the ball in. So they're like playing in Boo's goal the entire time. I think there are like 4 or 5 people in the Powerhouse Defenders goals. And yeah, I mean it's gonna score at some point.
They shoved that ball in so good. Boom, moving on to the winners grand finals. The grand finals for everything, for all of the chips, all of the bragging rights, the world championship, first ever world championship for Omega Strikers here on Hafu's channel. Our final match, let's go ahead and look at the bracket, see how far just everyone has come, and it is going to be Team Orbits against Team Larmac. Orbits, who has gone, 2-1 in round 1, 2-0 in round 2, 3-0 in the winners finals, and now we are going to see Orbits face Team Larmac, who has been fighting their way through that losers bracket. It is going to be quite a doozy for the grand final, so I'm going to let you two talk about it as I get it set up.
Let's get into this game, because yeah, Orbit's a team, players that have been around since pretty much the inception of the scene, from a year before the game released almost, playing in tournaments, dominating tournaments. Ginger Pop always battling for the top spots on the ranked leaderboard as well. So this is definitely steep competition to get past, and they sort of cruised their way into this final. That being said though, Hafu, Larmac are on a tear, so let's jump in to this game 1.
Let's go.
Let's get it. And I mean, I think
Probably. Oh, there we go.
yeah, we're into it now. Let's go. Let's
Okay,
go.
okay.
I think they have been sticking to similar comps to this. Ginger Pop has liked the Estelle. In the past, Ginger Pop was known as the Juliet player in Omega Strikers or
Wait,
Project
Ginger Pop
P
was?
back in the day. Ginger Pop yeah, like was always the Juliet, and Lumos was actually a Estelle slash Dubu player for some time. Ginger Pop still obviously an insane Juliet player, but mixing it up.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that because I only really see Ginger Pop play Estelle. But very cool to know. I've always seen like Lumos be their brawler player.
Yeah, Lumos used to play a mean Dubu forward on some maps.
I love that. I
yeah.
love that. Oh man, and this time it's not Larmac bringing the pain. It's Orbits getting the first kill and almost taking out Streak again.
Yeah, Streak playing forward
Oh,
once again
just
for
kidding.
the team. Elo Heaven has switched back over to goalie position. So Larmac continuing to mix things up as things get
Woo!
crazy on the enemy goal, and Overflow takes it on in for the first goal of the grand finals.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's been a really, really dominating day for Larmac, but also, like, I'd like to remind you that Orbits has always like lost the first goal and then
True.
just turned it around. So don't count them out.
Yeah, of course. And, well, especially with an elimination, Lumos and Gingerpop trying to turn on the heat. A good pass down to Gingerpop at the ankle. Not quite there. Elo Heaven doesn't have a difficult time clearing that one away. Everyone's back on the field once more. Elo Heaven pushing forward to grab away the pack as well. Ooh, that was almost a chance for a shot, but it's actually going to be punished. Lumos punches out Overflow.
What a good punish.
Gets
It's
the kill.
perfect. Oh my gosh. Lumos and Geek not missing a beat there. And Gingerpop baiting the cooldowns out of end Overflow and then instantly punishing. Yeah, oh my god.
Wow.
Gingerpop is like on, I don't know.
Yeah, Gingerpop is so patient, and usually you talk about, like, you have to be patient as the goalie. Gingerpop is always waiting to find the angle, not wasting abilities, waiting for the perfect time to use them, and
Oh
that
my
was a double
God.
KO. Lumos, it opens
Now
up
it's-
everything.
Yeah, now it's Larmac taking turns respawning.
Taste their own medicine from the previous
Yeah.
phases of the tournament.
Oh my gosh, it just they look like different players, right?
They really do.
Oh, but that was a nice kill.
Oh my god! Gingerpop again finds good timing. Elo Heaven in time to block that one away from going in, and
Ooh,
now
nice
Lumos
ult
is
there
back
by
in the
Geek.
field. Gingerpop blinking to grab the pack, and that leaves Streak on very low HP, staggered out, even though the Juliet's lost on the other side, so hard to capitalize on the
clear.
stagger, and Streak's gonna get back to full.
Oh!
Starting to heat up. Another
Uh-oh.
elimination. Like, Lumos has just not been on the map. Larmac continue to frag him out, and that's back-to-back goals now.
Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. You know, Lumos has been dead a bit, but he's still level 9. You know,
Yeah.
all these players are pretty even on level. Only Elo Heaven's level 10, and couldn't even finish my sentence. Lumos getting it done.
Remember that switch? It just got flipped. For
Yeah,
Orbits.
yeah,
they are,
yeah.
They are now about to go on a tear. Like, it could even be 4-2. I don't know. Like, this is when they look absolutely deadliest, when there's about a minute and a half left on
Yeah,
the
there's
clock.
like 0-2, 0-3. You're like, oh, Orbits don't look that good. And then it's like, oh my god. And they scored again. Oh, and they scored again. Oh, and they got another kill. And they scored. And let's see if they can do that here. This is like when you need to get it done.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Well,
and
they lose
Larmac.
Lumos again. Lumos has been getting slammed.
Yeah, but that's
whenever
when
Lumos
Ginger
goes
Pop
to the side.
scores, no?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's the Gingerpop comfort zone. Not this time, though. Not this time. Overflow is absolutely shredding.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Larmac looks so good in this match.
And a minute left. Orbit's going to have to get on the board for overtime.
Everyone is level 10.
Yeah,
My
this,
God,
this is
Interweb
different,
was
though.
almost-
Look at the chunk on Overflow. Lumos full HP.
Oh, but it
what?
didn't They
A
get the revenge
trade?
kill.
Okay, we'll accept a trade for Orbits. Gingerpop very low, though, and dangerously close to the
Gingerpop.
edge. You can't play on that side.
But this is side streets. It's hard to not play on the sides.
That's true. It's true, but when you're that low, you can get punished so quickly. That's why Streak is sort of playing in the middle, though. 30 seconds left, and Orbits have to score,
Oh.
and they lose Gingerpop. That is devastating. 20 seconds will be on the clock when Orbits get all three players back on the map, and Overflow has a
What a
chance to
save.
score. It's a great save. Over to Gingerpop now, 15 seconds left, and Lumos and Gingerpop have to flip that switch, and they have to flip it now. Up to Lumos, and they have a chance, but no, it goes awry. Now they've lost Lumos once again. Gingerpop versus the world. The clear is there, and as the clock ticks away, it will be Larmac winning Game 1 in this best-of-5 finals.
Oh my gosh. There were so many good saves back and forth, back and forth. Dude, Larmac, so impressive. Oh my goodness. Actually, this is like the first team that we've seen Orbits kind of have trouble with. So let's see if they can keep it going.
That was excellent. We got our second map coming in hot off the rip. I do think, yeah, it's going to be Streak on the Drakkar again. So, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Elo Heaven probably on the Kai. Bans don't seem to be changing too much for either of these teams as we lock in the same. Only thing to note, the damage boost on the map for even more fast-paced eliminations. I don't think Lumos was playing the last game. I mean, obviously was having an impact, but was just instantly getting traded out time and time again. So gotta be on guard for that one, and has well fed to try and make sure you're not getting eliminated so easily.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's so difficult for Lumos because he's 1 baller versus 2. And like you pointed out, oh, and down goes Lumos. They have a Kai on goalie, so he's able to help poke. Like right there, Ginger Pop just took an ult from Kai, and Ginger Pop doing a nice job staying in that corner, not allowing himself to get killed. They do get a nice kill there.
Yeah, it's a good start. Ginger Pop and Lumos not able to capitalize though, and Lumos also farming that orb, has the well fed, and also just wants to see the levels going. Overflows.
Nice save by Geek.
Dangerously close to Geek's goal. Lumos with the dribbles. What a play! Okay, shot. That was crazy. Dribble, shoot, and Elo Heaven just can't do anything against that.
Yeah, that is perfectly played by Lumos. So impressive when forwards are able to like 1v1 a goalie without even like cooldowns or anything. It's like kind of pretty to watch.
So good, especially at this level of play. Like,
yeah,
everyone is so good at this game, and it's not just players that have been good since like the month or so that the game has been out. Like, these players have been playing for over a year now, so they have just like a mastery that almost no one else has over the game.
For sure. Oh, Lumos going down though. Too close to the edge, and it's gonna be a 1v3, and I don't know if he can do it. I don't know if he can do it. Can he do it?
Patient.
No.
What? That was so good. Streak full patience, let it bounce off of both walls, and then just a straight shot past Geek. Oh man, it's evened up.
Yeah. It is looking rough for Orbits. It's actually shaping up for Larmac. They're finding their piece. Look at that. Getting the kill onto Ginger Pop. Just so much pressure off of out of Streak and into Overflow.
Oh yeah. Streak
Relentless.
playing north side. What a pass!
My
oh
gosh.
my god. Straight between the two forwards. Overflow's just waiting to accept it. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, it's actually just crazy though. Like, Lumos and Ginger Pop are just like two of the craziest forwards where like, you know, in Overflow and Elo Heaven, they like kind of work so well together. They get killed and they capitalize and they score, right? But then out of nowhere, Ginger Pop or Lumos just like individually will just get it done. Because they're so freaking good.
Oh no, Lumos got too greedy, went for the core, got eliminated for it. Geek, it was one good save, but can't replicate it again. Larmac back in the lead.
Indeed they are. They need some more of those cheeky random scores. But unfortunately, Ginger Pop and Lumos are falling behind in levels. Ginger Pop is level 6 and is just kind of getting bullied right now. Streak is level 10. Has that prime time active. And Lumos going for it, almost gets it done. But now it's Geek left to defend.
And doing a good job so far. Not really any shots on the goal. Ginger Pop again dangerously close to the edge, and only level 7, so quick to be eliminated, so quick to be staggered. Lumos back out of the field of play. As the clock continues to go down, Overflow on the attack, kills the goalie. It's a double KO for Streak. Off the wall, Lumos, what can you do in a 1 versus 3? Absolutely nothing. It's going to be a 4th goal for Overflow.
And oh my god, I was not expecting this from Larmac. Just such a dominant performance. Insane.
Just cruising through right now. Lumos and Ginger Pop have to change something. The idea from Lumos is I'll just punch Elo Heaven in the teeth. is all right, but they lose their Estelle on the opposite side, so I don't know how worth that is when Elo Heaven just going to be able to sustain all of that back. Now the pressure is on. Yes, the respawns come on through. Ginger Pop and Lumos, they find that opportunity again because Overflow just keeps finding angles to get shots against Geek.
Yep. And it just doesn't seem like they can control the ball midfield with the Kai just rebounding it back to his forwards over and over and over. And that is kind of like the weakness of Dubu goalie.
Okay, they killed the Kai though. That could be what they need, and they have to score in the next 30 seconds, and that probably means the next 2 seconds before Kai gets back. Pass up to Lumos, but can't quite get in range. Ginger Pop not able to find the angle either.
Close.
With 20 seconds left, Elo Heaven has been a beast on the defense, and yet Lumos is able to sneak it past.
My gosh.
Larmac 1 away from taking it here, but 15 seconds left until overtime. And that could be where Orbit switch everything around on its head. Overflow already been chunked out quite a bit. Same for Lumos, and he's right on the edge. He stands absolutely no chance. Luckily, it's before overtime, so we'll be right back on the field in almost no time whatsoever. But the attack has begun. Elo Heaven passes up to Overflow off the wall, and Ginger Pop waiting for a pass. Can Lumos get it over to Ginger Pop? Even through the stagger, it's just not going to happen. It all falls apart, and their attack has been thwarted.
Oh my god, and Ginger Pop goes down. That's 12 seconds. Lumos and Geek have to keep it alive. That was a nice backwards wall. Doing everything he can to just... This is a game point here.
It is game point overtime, making it go so fast. Overflow just going to knock him into his own goal. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Ginger Pop has a fantastic trade on that one. 9 seconds on the two players. Ginger Pop back onto defense here. Nice return fire from Elo Heaven. And the shot from Ginger Pop buys time. Geek is back.
So is Int Overflow.
It's getting crazy. It's getting so crazy over on the left-hand side of the screen. Geek is trying to give
Ginger Pop's
opportunities. We're back. We're all tied up 4-4.
Oh my god! Holy crap! Dude, these players are playing out of their fucking mind. My gosh. Oh.
Look, it's OT. I want to get those PP overheats ready. This core is about to go at light speed. Good deflect by Elo Heaven. Back up on the top. Lumos getting it done for 10 seconds. It's Overflow versus the world. An incredible angle. The nastiest thing I have seen. And that is the advantage. Orbit's up 5-4.
Oh my god. I need a shower after watching that from Lumos. That is actually gross.
So sick from Orbits. Look, Larmac were on a tear. I thought it was going to be an easy 2-0. Somehow Orbits now the ones in the advantage. 7 seconds before the Estelle comes back. It's a great clear by Geek. Streak trying to continue this attack. Overflow is here, and Overflow takes it. A triple and we're tied again.
Well done by Int Overflow. So patient. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Stop. These teams are so closely matched.
So much aggression from everyone. Oh my god, Int Overflow is already staggered.
Staggers come out so quick with prime times on the board. The damage at its maximum.
Down.
Overflow waiting for the opportunity. Streak passes off the wall, shotguns it forward, just going in a straight line right now, and it's not good enough to sneak past Lumos, putting on some great defense, but Overflow is lying in wait and ready. Larmac back in the lead.
And Orbits almost got out of this one, but now they're back in the hot seat. They need this point to tie it back.
Off the corner. Another elimination. This one for Orbits, but it's traded on the opposite side. Lumos dribbling off the side twice in a row, but Overflow intercepts that one, steals it away.
Kai with a nice right click. Nice try by Lumos, but it's so hard to dribble on this map. And he can.
Absolute madness. Overflow is so low, but still on goal, ready for a shot. The Ilum comes on through. Geek passes up to Ginger Pop. Elo Heaven deflects for the time being, but it could change at a moment's notice. Streak again with a good clear up towards the top side. And no one's finding an angle. No one's finding an opportunity. It's a great defense from Streak in Heaven.
Int Overflow is back. And Ginger Pop is solo, and he gets taken out again! And that is not what you want if you are Orbits. But can Larmac get this done? They have 5 more seconds to score! They're trying
Overflow
to get,
just
oh my
needs one pass. Just get it to
God!
Overflow, and Overflow will get it done. Larmac take the game and go up 2-0. It is match point.
Oh my goodness gracious. What a game. What a game. Honestly, crazy. I wonder how Orbits can fight back here. If they can fight back, what do you think?
It's gonna be so hard. Like Overflow and Streak have just been so good, and I don't know. We've seen Streak on the goalie position, but this arrangement that they've gone for here with Elo Heaven on the Kai goalie has been so good for them.
Look at this though. Look at this little swap. Off of Estelle, onto Drek. It's a little bit of a desperation play, you know? Like, this isn't working, we gotta do something.
I just feel like if you're playing mirror forwards and your goalie is Dubu versus Akai, it's losing. It's a losing battle because it's almost like a 3-on-2. Your forwards are walking into 3 players, but your Dubu just can't help you at all. That being said, they got the good damage onto Overflow, but there it is, the elimination, 3-on-2.
Yep. An early ult. Nice little somersault, but Geek is completely out of cooldowns. And Streak and Int Overflow just getting kills. And that is not what you want as Orbits. It's gonna start snowballing.
It is, right? The poke starts snowballing, and then you have the advantage, so then it's way easier for you to get the frags. That means more EXP. That means more orbs for you. It all starts stacking up. That's a good shot, though. Instantly traded on through Ginger Pop using the invisibility. A little bit too slow to get anything done.
And just, they're getting every single orb here. Larmac is just so dominant. Definitely have the lead right now. But it is do or die for Orbit, so even though they're behind, they need to hang on. They want to stay in this tournament.
They went for the double brawler, and they keep getting punished, losing players left and right. Ginger Pop has returned, though. We'll see what he can get done. Trying to find an opportunity.
That was
trying to find
huge
the
off by
damage.
Ginger Pop. Oh my god. It hits all 3 players there.
It's just instantly responded with, right? It's
Yeah.
both Juliet's off the board now. Now what does Ginger Pop do? That's all right, though. Ginger Pop is just trying to play the long con, right? If you can get to level 10 on the Jakar, you are more than happy. Into Overflow right in the enemy face.
What a save.
Can't find the score.
What a save by Geek.
Lumos now low, right against the wall.
Oh, Ginger Pop gets that nice kill,
okay,
though.
Ginger Pop. That's exactly what you need.
Lumos trying to stay alive. No longer
It's just hard
staggered.
because, yeah, Lumos was staggered, so couldn't really capitalize. Lumos is usually going to be your scorer, right, on the Juliet as opposed to the Jakar, unless you have the Invis going, ready to go. The clears from Elo Heaven are perfection. How do you get away with that?
What? Elo Heaven, excuse me? Where did this come from? No way.
I'm at a loss for words. How he just
That
held
was-
on in the
that was
face of
beautiful.
2 players right in front of him. Insane work, and it keeps it 0-0. Good tumble. We'll stop that one from coming
That
on
is
through.
good players. It's against Ginger Pop and Lumos. That was a crazy one. Holy crap.
Elo Heaven's kind of leaving the goal, too, trying to play very far forward. It's a minute and a half left, and no one scored. It's just been kill after kill. Ginger Pop is now level 10 with the prime time ready to go. Try to get some frags out here, try to get the damage, but not while you're staggered. Going to be so difficult for that one to work out.
Lumos is going to die here. I think. No, he's staying
Good
alive.
dodge. He's
Oh
able
my
to
goodness.
get away from the punch from the
Sorry,
opposing
I'm
side.
here
Juliet
collected.
almost gets the kill. 1 minute left. Still no goals to be had throughout this entire match. The defense from Geek and Elo Heaven, I don't care if you have 100 ping, Geek is still holding on the opposite side, but also Ginger Pop and Lumos have been keeping the pressure up. It has been so solid out of them, but they lose Ginger Pop once again, and now Elo Heaven abandons the goal, trying to find a shot himself. That's wild.
Yeah. But all the levels have equalized, and sorry, I'm so hungry. No
I'm gonna
shame
need
in
a
my
little bit of a
food.
snack. I respect it. And Ginger Pop and Lumos are gonna find the goal. Orbit's desperately needing to find something on that one, and they do. With 35 seconds left, they've got the advantage. They get one more, they can start the long trek of a reverse sweep.
Gonna be a tough one. Ginger Pop staying alive, trying to stay alive. Oh, cannot stay alive. Nice try on the Duke. Oh, nice try, but well done by Streak and Int Overflow, getting it done there.
And we're all back to even. This one, look, it's going to go into OT, and then OT is going to be wild, because previously we've just been fragging out. As soon as we get to OT and the death timers are doubled, like, it's going to be so much easier, I think, for these teams to try and capitalize and actually find kills, find goals. Oh, it's a double kill from Ginger Pop. They have to capitalize 4 seconds to find an angle, but Elo Heaven's defense has been impeccable this entire time.
Are you kidding me?
No one's been able to
what
find
am I watching? Elo
That's
Heaven
insane.
is like a freaking god in this tournament.
I don't know. Like, the focus has been on the forwards of Team Larmac probably this entire tournament, but now these last few games, the goalie performance out of Heaven has just been unstoppable.
I have to correct you on that. Do you remember? It was Elo Heaven carrying on Asher.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's been just Elo Heaven's freaking tournament. Honestly,
Yeah.
this is Elo Heaven is crazy.
I honestly, like, the role swaps have just gotten me confused with Larmac.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Literally, Streak and Elo Heaven have been doing such a good job in both roles. Like, it's wild that they can be this flexible and just be beating probably the best team in Omega Strikers up until this point. See what they can get done, though, in a 2v3.
This is some like Megaverse level clears. In fact, I want to say this is like looking better than Megaverse.
Yeah.
In this specific match.
Definitely an insane performance out of them. Ooh, 13 seconds off the table. Into Overflow, also taken down to about half. This could be the opportunity. A rare miss. Just lets the core slink straight on past. That's going to give time for the Jakar to come on. Backstreak is in the picture, and everyone on Orbits is so low. Elimination should be coming in quickly.
This is match point. This is match point for Larmac.
Yeah.
They get this, and it's over.
It's all over. They will be the champions of the Invitational right here. Trying to get it done.
Both Juliets are coming back in just a second, and it's back to a 3-on-3. Ginger Pop getting ulted. The reversal, the return ult from Lumos. No one going down, but everyone quite low. Streak is staggered now. Everyone just trying to live because death timers are so long. And Lumos getting that first kill. Huge.
Pop with the dribble, with the shot. Ends up getting deflected. It slows down a little bit.
Yeah, Dubu just doesn't have the tools to keep rebounding it. And look at Elo Heaven just playing at midfield, rebounding it versus the Dubu over and over and over again.
It's huge. It's huge. It's been so good from
They
Larmac.
can't find an in.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is, though.
Lumo!
There it is. Lumo showing up, tying things up once again. Look, this game might go into the night here. Like, it's taken so long for these teams to score double bruisers for forwards. And, I mean, 2-2, and we've been here for over 10 minutes by now.
Yeah, this is a crazy one. Oh,
Elo
Elo
Heaven
Heaven is like
just
in
going
their
in.
net.
What? What?
Okay, too far there. All right, he's like, I got this, guys, but not quite, not this time.
I think Elo Heaven literally just lost to his attention span. Like it's the I don't know how old Elo Heaven is, but it's the Zoomer attention span, you know? Like, oh god, no one's winning. I'm gonna go score myself. I'm bored.
Yeah, but that's a huge kill. Ginger Pop. Oh my goodness. It's 2-on-2 now.
Is any kill a huge kill when they're all just traded? No one can actually score this game. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Back to 3-on-3, but Orbit's getting a big kill. Oh, Streak getting the return
It's
kill.
traded again.
I mean, that's just
wild.
It speaks to how good these players are,
Yeah,
right? Nothing
true.
goes unpunished.
100%.
You use the cooldown here. It's okay. I'll use my cooldown to trade that.
Oh, Lumos very close to the edge. You gotta get away from there. It's so dangerous. Turning it back around onto Overflow, who's now dangerously low themselves.
Nice ult from Ginger Pop there. Oh, almost gets the kill, but not. Oh, it does get the
There
kill.
it is. It
Ginger
comes
Pop
on
is
in.
so low,
Now
though.
Orbits have to be able to push this advantage. 8 seconds left. Streak intercepting the core, just keeping it on the opposite side for as long as possible. And in true fashion, another respawn will come through. Overflow is back on the field of play, but now Gingerpop and Lumos very low on the opposite side. This could turn in just a second here as Streak deflects it on back Overflow, waiting for a pass, waiting for that opportunity to get in Geek's face. A last-second save. This core is going fast.
Yeah, and it's just, oh my gosh, another great save. Some pressure out on orbits. That Kai just, oh! What good saves. Oh my gosh, and another kill. But is it enough? Oh my god, that almost scored too. Oh! Let's go! Okay, I was a little scared it's gonna be a 3-0 sweep. It is not a 3-0 sweep. We still have some game.
Yeah, you know, that's a way to close it out right there. Actually, a great angle. For how crazy the game is, for like a relatively simple shot like that where there's like no abilities, it is just like finding a gap in the goalie's defense and capitalizing on it. That's like not at all how I would have expected that one to finish out. Yeah, 113 redirects, absolutely mental coming through in that game. But we run it back right here. It is back to the Drakkar Juliet forwards. We're going to be here all night, Hafu.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, I'm eating. David walked in, we just ordered food. And he just puts the mozzarella sticks next to me like I have no self-control. So
Mozzarella sticks? Now you're making me hungry.
I'm sorry. I hate
Oh man,
Tee-hee.
awfully.
Tee-hee.
That's just BM. That is just BM. Awfully. Well, we are into game number 4. Larmac up 2-1. And Streak will be respawning. Yeah, eat a few more mozzarella sticks. I haven't cared for a bit. I don't mind. But it's all good because right now Overflow and Streak trying to play some defense because Gingerpop and Lumos got the core working over towards Elo Heaven.
Yeah, and just, you know, dribbles back and forth, trading some damage, getting that XP, trying to find any advantage you can get. It does matter because the orbs in the middle will really dictate who gets ahead here. Lumos grabbing that orb, but Gingerpop playing in Larmac's goal.
Yeah, Gingerpop is in a lot of trouble here. The stagger bar is quickly recovering though. No one's been able to punch him out, so insane that they just did the world tour in the enemy goal. Gets out, gets an elimination. Although very hard to capitalize off of that.
And Gingerpop did that really well. Got the orb after too. Yeah. Got out with his life and the orb. And a kill!
I think setting some expectations here when it's the double bruiser forwards on both sides, unless the core is heating up or you're in the face of your enemy, very hard to score. So if you get an elimination midfield, doesn't usually end up being a score, but that's a great opportunity for Gingerpop. Doesn't work out in the end. The elimination goes down, and now Geek got to play defense.
David says, can we just delete this Drek here? David hates playing against Drek as
I agree. It's nonsense. Although I just dislike, because anytime you lose against a character in this game, you just feel like you got slammed.
True.
So I find myself hating a different character depending on the day.
Oh, I hate Asher. That's my go-to hate pick. Hate ban. Oh, I always ban Asher.
I banned Juno to keep her off my team.
That's toxic.
Whoa!
Nice shot by Gingerpop.
That's crazy. I love it from Gingerpop.
Ooh, Gingerpop hits him with a question mark.
Damn.
Trying to tilt.
Where your goalie at? I can't find him.
Yeah, I mean, and we're probably gonna see more scores on this. Oh, Geek going down. That should be a goal.
Punishing.
Yeah.
Yep. Overflow not gonna give up an opportunity like that, and up to level 9 already on the Juliet.
Yeah. Yeah, Int Overflow and Streak. Actually, Streak is only level 6. I was gonna say they're winning on levels here. Not quite.
Don't touch the core or you'll die.
True.
You shouldn't have touched it, Lumos. What are you doing?
Oh no, Geek is all right. Saved. Sometimes
good. Saved.
that ult is pretty troll.
Doesn't get punished this time around. Lumos, I like that shot. Really good opportunity, really good attempt out of Lumos, but another immediate elimination.
Man, Larvac is just looking so strong, huh?
Yeah, they're nasty with it. They've figured out the double bruisers. Elo Heaven's doing great support from the back lines too, and insane defensive work as well. So we're once again in a game with 45 seconds left, and it's just 1-1.
Yeah, true. But they're just brawling in the middle, while occasionally touching the core. That's a nice patient by int overflow, not using any abilities, knowing that dude is gonna probably just walk up ult or like walk up blows some cooldowns.
Once again, passed all the way to the other side. He's not gonna let anything sneak by. Got to put up a pretty strong attack to do anything there. Into overflow. Nope, the Dubu ult comes on through. That was a good timing on that one because overflow was about to just punch it straight on in. Core's going hot now, and elimination's about to matter a whole heck of a lot in 1 second. They're going to go up 13 seconds. Geek knocks it up on the top side. Streak also very, very low. This is the opportunity to seize the pass to Ginger Pop. Is excellent.
That was beautiful. What a beautiful pass. My gosh. Ginger Pop was just positioned between Elo Heaven and Streak and just knocked the ball between them. That was perfect.
I love that. Just again, a brawl, bloodbath in the middle of the field. Overflow, the one worse for wear. Ginger Pop also taken fairly low and eliminated. 12 seconds on that one. Elo Heaven abandoning the goal somewhat to take advantage. And what an angle!
Elo Heaven!
Done!
With the ult, I believe.
Yeah.
Knocking that in.
Doing a little bit of everything from that goalie position is Elo Heaven. Back tied up 2-2. Early invis from Streak, and Ginger Pop gets obliterated. Already staggered out.
Elo Heaven walked up to hit the core. It's pretty funny.
Hey, look, if it's not moving, there's no real risk of it going in.
Oh my god. Ginger Pop!
Just breaking Heaven's ankles.
Yeah. So freaking good.
It's got to score again here to force us into a game 5. Give us some silver scrapes. Give us all the good stuff.
Ooh, that was a nice ult by Interflow. Oh my.
Dies. Geek just dies on the ground at the end of it all. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, and we've tied it. It's a 2-2.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
game
awesome.
5. All the way. We couldn't have asked for a better tournament, honestly.
Yeah,
from the
let's
Larmac
go.
lower bracket run, going up 2-0, but still forcing it to a game 5 at the end. This is awesome.
Oh.
It all comes down to this. And look at...
What?
Do you see what they're doing? A Estelle for overflow.
Okay.
And the other side does it as well. They see the early Estelle pick, they handshake, they say, no more of this cringe double brawler nonsense.
They must have banned Juliet and Asher, right? Juliet
possible.
got banned for sure.
Ginger Pop, what did you ban? Tell us. You know.
Asher is definitely permid, so it's probably Asher and Juliet.
Gotcha.
Lumos is on Estelle. Ginger Pop remains on the Drek. Interesting.
Okay. Again, Lumos was a big Estelle player in the past, so definitely flexible and can move over towards that role. But early days says that Team Orbitz has the advantage with that early elimination. Lumos trying to play for that orb and gets it. Doesn't even sacrifice life for it.
Yeah,
he
blinks that right after. Well done.
Very nicely
Lumos.
done.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too. Look, these games have been so good. Like, the defensive performances on both sides have just been impeccable. Now we get to see the last game. Fun comps once again. This is great.
Oh my gosh. What a
What
save
hold?
by Elo Heaven. Well done. Elo Heaven has just had so many good moments.
The standout player of this tournament by
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
I completely agree with you. It has been amazing. At the same time, Overflow previously has been so
and
good.
Overflow. Nice attempt. Perfect stuff by Geek.
Overflow
my
gets
gosh.
the Elim on the top side. Great angle for that one. Just knocks the clone Estelle right off the board. Streak passes up to Overflow, looking for an opportunity on the shot, but as Lumos comes back, it will be deflected.
Oh, what a stop by Geek again.
Yeah, the
Oh my god,
somersault.
what a kill streak.
The
Oh my
somersault
gosh.
absolutely necessary. Starting to heat up. The core is going quickly. Streak dribbles it off the top side. Doesn't have a chance to pass it down to Overflow, and Ginger Pop out of stealth.
Oh,
Looking for
almost
the
got
kill
the
on
kill.
Overflow.
Lumos is staggered though. Oh,
Good blink. Overflow dodges out. That would have been their life. Almost certainly. Lumos gets the health pack though, so all the way back up to full Ginger Pop, but the angle out of stealth. Kicking off our game 5 with a goal.
dude, my palms are sweating. Oh. Man, honestly, it feels like, I don't know about for you, Ender, but it feels like Larmac is like winning, and then out of nowhere, like either Ginger Pop or Lumos just like solo score.
100%.
That's what it feels like.
100%.
crazy.
Because like Larmac are always just like getting kills consistently, but Lumos and Ginger Pop, they have this like ability to just 1v2 or 1v3 in the back lines, finding the angles, finding the timings. They're just so aware of the limits of their characters.
Ooh.
Speaking of, Lumos dodging down there to keep priority up on the core.
Lumos already level 9.
It's heating up now. Oh, the core is
Ginger
getting
Pop is
real
staggered.
fast.
That's a big kill.
elimination.
Yeah, it's a lot of experience.
But again,
Oh!
a double KO into Overflow, dashes forward.
Wow,
seizes
it
control.
overflow. Huge.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
And we are all tied up at 1 here. 1:27 remaining. And it's always close between these two
Lumos! Dude, even pro players fall for that, huh?
teams. You don't want to be the first one to strike the core, or you just die. What a save, Geek. Stopping it dead in its track. Has to do it again.
Ginger Pop is so low. They're just dancing around the orb and Ginger Pop giving that up, but Lumos getting that kill.
Pass
Okay.
up to Lumos on the top side. Deflected straight back to Lumos. You don't want to
Oh
do
my
that.
God!
Ginger Pop pushes it on
Ginger
in.
Pop!
They get it done. Orbit's back in the lead.
Holy cow! OMG flower! I love it. I love it.
You gotta show it off at the last possible second here. Best emoji
Oh
game,
my
of
god!
course. Oh,
Let this
no.
flower give you power or what? Oh! That what a save by Geek.
Elo
Oh!
having
What a
abandoning
kill!
goal for a second. And that is a very important kill. Overflow
Oh!
on the attack once again. Blinks forward. The pass on down, but no. The timing's missed. Overflow can't find it. 30 seconds left. It's still Orbit's in the lead.
Oh! Oh!
Elimination.
I can't watch.
20
Oh my God.
seconds left. Clock is ticking. Before they get back, the
It
pass is
overflowed!
perfect. Overflow blinks forward. That duo has been so good. We're all even once again.
This is fucking crazy. Holy crap. Honestly, everyone in this game is playing out of their minds. Oh my gosh, that's such a huge
What?
kill! And Overflow gets that in!
Yeah,
and it's
Geek
do
tried
or
to
die
tumble
here.
forward. Geek was mid-tumble, I think, trying to intercept that before Overflow was able to hit it, and Overflow just glides it underneath Geek. Advantage back to Larmac. Now backs against the wall. Orbits have been here. They have won the last 2 games in a row to force us into a game 5, and they're waiting for OT before hitting the spike. Lumos able to hit that one. But now, everything on the line for Orbits to win this one out. They cannot allow Larmac to score.
Yeah, this is game, match, and tournament points for Larmac.
It all comes down to this. The core starting to heat up. OT making it go so quickly here. The pass on forward. Geek trying to keep Lumos in a position to fight, but they lose their player. Ginger Pop is down! And Elo Heaven, your tournament MVP, gets it done from downtown. Larmac are your champions.
Oh my god, and how fitting. Okay, my MVP for this tournament has to be ELO Heaven. Like, and he gets the winning score as goalie. He's just the entire tournament he popped off.
Look,
right?
I'm
Like,
telling you, it's not scripted, but it feels like it's scripted with how well that came together at the end.
that was crazy. It was a 2-2, almost the reverse sweep. Larmac gets it done at the very end. Geek played out of his mind, honestly. Had so many
Oh,
great
yeah.
saves, but like Oh my gosh, Larmac was just on a tear, and wow, actually so well played.
Respect to both teams. Like, incredible play from them, from so many of all the teams in our tournament. Like, even for the first game we were watching today, like, we were already immediately impressed with the quality of games. But Int, Overflow, Elo Heaven, and Streak on a different level, from the flexibility of the different characters they could play to the roles they were playing too, with Elo Heaven and Streak switching it up. Like, they were just such
Yeah.
a fluid team, and they really could do anything depending on the situation.
And it makes me happy. Sorry, I love that in Overflow and Elo Heaven are brothers. And then they
Yes.
got to win this together. That's like such a nice moment. I know like whenever I get to compete with David, it's like it's just so nice to be able to do something with someone you care about. So I think that's cute. So huge congratulations to them. Obviously well played by Team Orbits. They played so well. I think on a different day they could have gotten it done. But not on that day. That was Larmax Day. Insane.
Yeah, these games did happen not today. It was pre-recorded, but that does not take anything away from how
Me and
well
Ender
these
didn't
teams played.
know. Me
Yes,
and
we did
Ender
not know
didn't
how it
They
was
know.
going to
didn't know.
go. Look, I thought it was going to be a 3-0, and then all of a sudden, Gingerpop, Lumos, and Geek just make this insane comeback to force that game 5. What an awesome day for Omega Strikers.
Super, super close. Amazing day. So many action-packed games that we got to see. But once again, let's just give it up for our champions, Team Larmec with Streak, Elo Heaven, and Int Overflow. Two brothers winning an Omega Strikers event. And then it was actually the World Championship. But congratulations again to that squad. Congratulations to all of the players who got to participate in the first ever Omega Strikers Hafu Community Invitational World Championship, because this was such a prestigious event to, be invited to and to participate in. So I feel like everyone is walking away a winner today. But yeah, we got to crown our champions for Team Larmac. I know the chat has gone absolutely crazy. But Hafu, is there anything that you'd like to say? I know that this was your invitational. This was your entire thing that you would put together. So give you the spotlight for a sec.
Thank you. I just want to say huge thank you to Ovally. Can we get some hearts in chat for
Oh
Ovally
gosh.
and Ender? Because they were amazing. I especially want to highlight Ovally just because she produced it while she freaking hosted. Or yeah, she hosted and she produced it. Ender is like carrying my ass in casting. I'm a big noob casting. I'm a big noob at casting. See, I can't even speak right now. But thank you so much for casting this with me and it being a little scuffed since we had to like do it later on, you know? So it
Yeah,
could be like
I love doing it. It was really fun. Look, you might be new to casting, but like you were kind of owning. I don't
yeah.
know. Like we were talking the high level Omega Strikers, catching the minor details. It was a lot of fun.
You're actually goated. Like, for someone who plays so many different games at like a high level, you can also come in and probably cast all those games because you are so freaking knowledgeable and you also just have good basic instincts and conversational skills. So like you can honestly cast whatever it is that you want to in life. Seriously.
Thank you. That's loving. Anyway, that was really fun. What about you guys? Do you guys have any shout outs for anyone? Anything you want to
Ender?
say?
Shout outs to the chat. Like honestly, it's like I just love when like chatters are like
Mhm.
they're giving like backstory on players, they're giving like their opinions and stuff. Like we have so many of the either players in the tournament chatting, or like people that are just like high ranked in the scene as well. Like I think like Omega Strikers is cool because it is like it's not like a huge game yet or anything like that, but like the community is like so tightly knit that it's fun to see everyone get together and do some chatting.
Hell yeah. I want to shout out everyone that is in our Discord that helped make all of this happen. We had Cyan, who was creating all of the graphics that you see or that you saw on the stream. They were like pumping out graphics left and right for me because I am so graphically impaired, as you could see from my last minute adjustments. We also had Grizzly Nacho, who was helping on the tech side. We had IAK, we had Ophelia, we had Rimiru, as well as Net. And then, of course, we had Maple, who helped put the entire event together behind the scenes, all on the side of Odyssey. And again, huge shout out to all of our players who participated today, despite the tech issues that we had earlier on with the event, and for their flexibility and willingness to help, find a conclusion for this event. But that is basically everything and everyone. So yeah, that was the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Ender and Hafu were freaking amazing. And Hafu, if you want to set up a raid, I'll just go ahead and throw it on a BRB screen.
Okay. Thank
Cool.
you, chat.
All right. Bye,
I'm gonna raid Lumos.
Hey!
Pog.
Go
Boom.
show them some love.